Alrighty, folks. Again, back here live from Jones, Oklahoma, as the Preg Red Devils
Hey, good evening, everybody. We're here live from the Orthodontics exclusive studio here in Norman, Oklahoma for this week's coverage of the Skordle Pay Dirt Show. I'm Drew Baker filling in for Andy Campbell, Ethan Sunken in front of me producing tonight's show. We've got 8 great games from across the state tonight, and we're going to go live to the game of the week where our crew is at the Cashin Wildcats, hosted by the Tonkawa Buccaneers for this week's coverage of the Skordle Game of the Week on the Pay Dirt Show.
In 2 games so far. This is a kid who rushed for 900 yards a year ago as a freshman against 6A competition at Ponca City. He's played against the Tulsa Unions and Owasos of the world. It's going to be kind of interesting to see him against the best competition Class A has to offer.
Yeah, obviously a dynamic athlete. One of those things, talking to the Cashin coaches before the game, and that's a big key. Obviously, you're going to have to definitely break down and wrap up on him. And he's a difference maker. And obviously, like you said, the numbers he's putting up, and if he's putting numbers up like that in 6A too, watch out.
Wildcats have a lot of weapons, keyed by one of the best quarterbacks in the state in Ben Harmon. But he's surrounded by a lot of skill position talent. Landon Lagasse, Mason Manning, Nick DeBavi. They've been electric this season.
Yeah, and it's like, talking to some of the people at Tonkawa, when you're looking at Cashin and you're looking at how you're going to defend him, and small school, you normally don't see teams with just so many different skill players that you have to match up with, and that's just the headache that Cashin presents, and it just seems like it's been that way for so long, and it makes it truly difficult on teams.
Cashin won 42-0 last year, but a lot of water has gone under the bridge in the years since. Cashin trying to defend, and Tonkawa has the talent to get to where they want to be as well. It is the Wildcats and the Bucks from Buccaneer Field in Tonkawa on the Skordle Game of the Week presented by High Plains Insurance.
That was Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst with the Skordle Game of the Week. The 8 games that we've got picked for our Pay Dirt Show tonight would be the Preg Red Devils at the Jones Longhorns. Another one is Cashin Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers, which is the Skordle Game of the Week. The other ones we've got are the Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers. Following that up is the Luther Lions at the Perry Maroons. Another one we've got tonight would be the Hara Panthers at the Blanchard Lions. Following that also is the Ringwood Red Devils at the Cherokee Chiefs. Coming back, we also have the OCS Saints at the Hennessy Eagles, as well as the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets at the Heritage Hall Chargers. Those are some of the games we've got on our Pay Dirt schedule this week. We're going to go live now to the Noble and Ardmore game for tonight's coverage.
So Justin and Craig are the outsiders, I guess, huh?
Yep.
I don't know how to spell that, so I'm going to make it up right
here. A-C-K-A-R-D.
Who was the last one, Scotty? I'm sorry.
Craig Ackard.
Craig Ackard.
I bet he's probably the back judge, isn't he?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Okay.
I remember one time coming into the stadium going like, man, I love your A. It looks just like the – and they told me that they had sent in and submitted their A to Alabama.
Okay.
And they said, no, you cannot have that logo.
Wow.
That you were not allowed to have that logo. So they had to change it. And so the A they had was just like Alabama's, and so they had to change a few things up there. I thought that was a really interesting story. It was like a principal that told me that story that they sent it in, literally sent it in to Alabama. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they said, no, you ain't doing that.
Oh, wow.
I don't care if you're in just Ardmore, Oklahoma or not.
All right, so back deep. There we go. We're just going to kick that out. All right, that'll work.
It just went straight out of bounds, and it put it out at about the...
We're going to go live now to the Heritage Hall game.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands. Or email adam@skordle.com right now for more information.
At the 35, I believe. If they mark it.
Kind of hard to believe they don't have turf yet.
Yeah. They probably wish they had it 2 years ago during this game.
Last time we played here, we tore the heck out of it.
Yeah, it was sloppy muddy. All right. First possession of the game for either team, and it is Heritage Hall ball.
Hand off up the middle, number 7. Still on his feet, running pretty hard.
That's going to be Brigham Evans, one of the seniors honored tonight on senior night. He gets about 7 yards on the first down carry.
Well, that's the young man said he was going to go play in Chicago, maybe?
Or Drake.
Oh, or Drake. That's a different climate. And he's still
Gets
on
the
his
carry
feet.
there, and he is gone. 2 carries, 65 yards. That one a 58-yard touchdown run. And I was looking through with the binoculars there, but I'm guessing he had a nice little lane to run
He
through.
had a very nice lane on the home side here, and I don't believe he got touched. Oh, the old trickeration here.
Yeah, this is something Heritage Hall always makes other teams work on this because they have all the different formations. Probably will eventually kick out of this.
We're going to transition on over to OCS at the Hennessy Eagles.
Nick Snyder lining up at running back. He motions out. Another quick screen pass to him.
Myers Real Property offers an array of services to our great customers throughout Cincinnati.
A third and very short. No, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Two screen passes so far in this game. A total of 10 yards. So it's working a bit. OCS loading the box. One safety, and it'll be a read option. Sebastian Gonzalez up the middle. Tackled at the line of scrimmage due to forward progress. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Two receivers to the bottom, as well as one to the top. Pass, Langston Smith is, good coverage. Incomplete downfield, as that brings it to a 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. The offensive line tonight is Cam Griffin, Ezekiel Delphine, Keaton Sturgill, Alan Perez, and Keegan Weber. Tight end is Gunnar.
We're going to go live now to the Cashin Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers for the Skordle Game of the Week. The Cashin Wildcats are coached by head coach Lynn Shackelford. Tonight they're going to be wearing maroon, black on black. Record last season 16-0 coming off of the state championship. This season their record is 7-1, only lost to Rejoice Christian in their Week 0 game. Tonight they're going to be playing the Tonkawa Buccaneers coached by head coach Derek Adams. Their color scheme is orange, black, and white. Record last season 9-4, record this season 7-1.
Yeah, big run, start off the bat for Cashin. That's what they're going to want to establish early on. Boy, that was an impressive tackle there by Mendoza.
And Abazi up over 800 yards rushing, 9 rushing touchdowns, averaging just under 7 yards a carry. 2nd down and 4. They'll give it to him again. And he'll slide off a thing and bounce it left, and he is into the clear. 50 to 45, the 40, 35 to the 30. Down the far sideline, heading for the end zone before he's pushed out of bounds by Kai Day. That'll save the touchdown, but a big run on 2nd down and 4. It's 1st and goal for Cashin.
Well, we talked about Nabavi early, and he's making 2 or 3 people miss. Tonkawa has guys there to make the tackle, and they're just not breaking down, and Nabavi slips away, and a big run.
Gain on the play, 59 yards. 1st down and goal. Less than a minute into this ball game as Cashin tries to come out and take the starch out of this senior night crowd here in Tonkawa. And we talked about in the pregame how They were trying to rally the fans. They were trying to get the people fired up to come out tonight, and they got a big crowd across the way. Harmon on 1st and goal. This time will pull it away from Nabavi, and that play was broken up a little bit, and he'll lose yardage. They'll mark him at the 9-yard line, losing 2 for 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, it looks like that time, obviously, they had a misread. It looks like they kind of mishandled the snap, too, so the play action wasn't there, and Harmon had to tuck it and run.
So 2nd down and goal from the 9-yard line. 2 wide to the right, 2 wide to the left. The one back set from the shotgun. And before the play gets underway, somebody moved on the offensive side of the line, so moving back fine. So now it'll be 2nd down and goal from back at the 14-yard line. That's big for Tonkawa. They gave up the gut punch run down inside the 10-yard line. Now Cashin going back.
He'll look for Cashin to go empty here, obviously.
Now Tonkawa's called a timeout, so we'll take our first break of the night. 10:22 to play in the first quarter, no score. But the Wildcats are threatening. We'll take a break. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle, presented by High Plains Insurance.
Founded by Jesse and Amy McCracken, Rural Pest Solutions is a Cashin-based rated company.
We're going to go live now to the Ringwood Cherokee game.
Chiefs are back in that familiar shotgun formation that they run. Snap to McHenry.
Passes out to, just overthrows him.
Pass intended.
We're going to go live now to Hera at Blanchard.
7 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the first.
Lions, of course, have it on that 1st and 10 coming up on their 44-yard line. You think they're going to be able to hold it here?
Snap is taken, and it's handed off. No, he's throwing.
Throwing deep to number 13.
He has a man open, and it's caught for a Blanchard touchdown.
Goal from the 14, the big play by Chaz Slavens. Harmon has time, double pump toward the end zone. Flag flies, the catch is made but out of bounds, near side of the end zone, but there was a flag.
We're going to now go to the Kingfisher at Heritage Hall game.
On their first, they're a whopping 69 yards out now.
Pass.
Packy back to throw.
Where they're
going for Freeman.
Got him on stride.
69-yard touchdown pass to Gavin Freeman.
Well, that'll keep your average up.
Yeah, might even bump it just a little bit.
Cashin with a big run by Nabavi to get down inside the 10-yard line, but they've gone back since then backwards, so it's 4th down and goal from the 16. Harmon to throw, looks left, now flush to his right to the end zone. Back right corner of the end zone. It's caught by Lagasse.
Holy
and it's
cow.
a touchdown. Great catch in traffic.
Well, you know, the other crazy thing about that, Tom, I don't know if you saw, but Tonkawa lined up right. They had 2 defenders covering Lagasse, and he still goes up and makes the play.
That's exactly right. He was in traffic. He went up in the back right corner of the end zone in the dark over there and reeled it in. And on 4th down and goal from the 16-yard line, Cashin hooks up as Harmon to Lagasse, and they'll try the extra point kick.
We're going to go now to the Ringwood Red Devils, hosted by the Cherokee Chiefs.
McHenry scrambling. Drop for a loss.
Good, that's good coverage by Ringwood downfield on that. And he had nowhere to go. We'll take McHenry for a loss of about 3 on that.
Bring up 4th down and 17.
Let's see who
4th and 17 for the Chiefs. Colby Roberts is back to punt for us. He gets off a good one up to the, oh, that takes a good Cherokee bounce. Gonzalez picks it up at the 40.
brought down by Kai.
Gonzalez with the return. They'll get to the 49-yard line. It'll be first
Get that back to about the Ringwood 49.
Could tell he just couldn't wait to get his hands on it.
No, he couldn't. A lot of times as a coach, you want to see that let go, especially when it gets past you like that. But Gonzalez is able to pick it up and make something positive out of it. Jackson Meyer at shotgun for the Red Devils. The give to Gonzalez around the left.
We're going to jump live now to the Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers.
Just now that one, I don't know if that was a read by Colin, but boy, he had a little running lane on the outside.
On the
Did you see
outside,
that?
right? Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Maybe should have. Here comes.
There's Tavian.
Yeah, here comes the Thunder.
So no gain on that first down carry there. Thomas to his left. Great job by the Ardmore front to wrap him up for no gain.
It's nice to have that combination of Colin Thomas that, you know, can make jump cuts and moves, and then you bring in Colin. Then you bring in Tavian, who you know will just flat run over somebody if he needs to. So, and he's got the body weight. You know, he's pushing 210, and he's got speed, so he can definitely bulldog over somebody.
Yeah, we had Brandon just kind of right over the middle. The ball was kind of thrown over and to his right just a little bit, but that play was there. Good call. And I tell you, one of the guys that we have on the line tonight, number 41, that is actually Jackson Stewart.
Okay.
You know, he's number 51 typically, so we move him. He's
he kind
on
of
the
taking
line.
Dominique's place?
We're going to transition on over to the Skordle Game of the Week, where the Cashin Wildcats are being hosted by the Tonkawa Buccaneers in the district championship.
Being cleared to play after transferring from Ponca City, 38 carries for 465 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns coming in. Just 2 ball games he's played, averaging 12.2 yards a carry as he ripped off 7 right there. 1 back set this time. On 2nd and 3.
Reverse.
To the near sideline comes Jake Randall as he turns it up, and he's upended across the 45-yard line to the 46, and that'll be a first down.
A nice little misdirection play. Obviously, everybody's paying attention to number 5 in the backfield. And one thing you're going to see about Tonkawa is a lot of these skill kids have a lot of speed.
Gain of 8. Randall in the program is listed as 6'1", 127. And they said that's pretty close, although I think he weighs more than 127 now, but not a big kid. He was upended after the gain there, but it's a first down and 10. Right up the middle. Not a whole lot there that time, a yard or 2. The carry by Jackson.
Well, in that time, that play was well scouted by Cashin. They were right there in the hole. Little GT pull play by Tonkawa. They're bringing about everybody pulling on that play. Little smash mouth football.
Giuliani Martinez in the stop for Cashin brings up 2nd down and 8 at the 48-yard line. If you're just joining us, Cashin marched down on their opening drive and scored 4th down and goal from the 16-yard line, a 16-yard touchdown pass from Ben Harmon to Landon Lagasse, and the extra point kick by Hogan. From the gun this time, option.
Speed option, good play.
Quarterback will keep it himself across the 50-yard line into Cashin territory. That's Ryan Morgan, who's carried the ball now 35 times in the season for about 83 yards rushing, as he will pick up 6.
I don't know if you saw something early in the game. One thing I did notice, Thomas, Camden Maroney, a kid that's been out for the last handful of games for Cashin, got hurt on the opening kickoff, and he is a big factor on the defensive side for Cashin.
We're going to go live now to Hera at Blanchard.
They've got 4 receivers on the left side. Nick Moore in the backfield. And once again, Boone's looking to pass. He's getting pressured. He throws the ball. And it is incomplete. It was bobbled there.
Looking at a 4 and 7
Pass
here for the
intended
Panthers
for
now.
number 44, tight end Alex Morgan. Incomplete. 4th and 7. Well, let's see what kind of personnel the Panthers put on the field here. Nolan Boone remains on the field.
It looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and
They-
7.
Quite frankly, with the way their punter is, they're a little bit too close to punt and a little bit too far to kick a field goal. Going for it here is their best bet because really the field position isn't terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Boone looks to pass. He throws. It's incomplete. Was there pass interference? There was no flag on the play. Turnover on downs.
Lions are going to have it 1st and 10 on their 40. Good placement for them, bad placement for the Panthers.
Well, in 4A high school football, getting the ball on the 40 is not too bad. The defense just needs to not give up any more plays like they did last time.
That's true, that's true.
Aaron needs to stop here, and they need to get things going on the offense. Snap is taken. He's looking to throw, and he is flushing out of the
We're
pocket.
going to move
He's
on
still
over
looking pass.
to Kingfisher
He
at Heritage Hall.
Yes. Give to Evans. Good, solid hit there. As Evans meets Evans. Nope, that was Long that came in. Nope, that was Snodgrass that came in. I can't even see with binoculars right now. I'd like to blame it on all the sugar, but I didn't eat all the sugar you guys did.
I just had half a cinnamon roll. I could not have the other half. Man, it was tasty. Chicken foot, if you've never tried it, pretty good food. Roll out pass, got rid of it pretty quick. Open receiver.
Pake hits his man. The Jackets going to have to pursue. Finally, Snodgrass does. As he rides Cooper Cookson out of bounds, but not before the Chargers get the first down.
Little boot pass.
And the Jackets got pressure on Pake, and he had to get rid of it quicker than he really wanted to, but his Cookson had already run his route, so he was open.
Quick
Yeah.
dump pass to
Freeman. Good one-on-one tackle there. Nice job by Slade Snodgrass. He'll put that one in his highlight reel. In a few years, he'll be able to say, hey, I tackled that guy
I remember
one-on-one.
that guy. Yeah, he didn't score on me.
That one play.
At that time. See, there's me tackling him.
Second.
Kingfisher showing blitz.
It's actually first down here. And Evans hit Pake after he threw the ball, apparently, because the flag comes down. It's going to be extra yardage tacked on to the end of that first down pass and catch. Yep, roughing the passer.
Against the Yellow Jackets.
Crew and Coco Mitchell, thank you guys for watching. I think I already mentioned that, but hey, it's candy and Mountain Dew time.
It is trick or treat.
I believe Cooper.
3 wide outs to the far side. Double coverage on number 6.
Got it to Cookson, I believe, and he's going to get stopped at the 1, maybe the 2-yard line.
And they are doubling Freeman.
We're going to move over to the OCS Hennessy game where it's the first quarter.
Field, it is.
Kick team in. They will kick the extra point to make the score 14-0 if they make it. Kick is up, and it is good. So, following the blocked punt, which turned into a touchdown, the score sits at 14-0. OCS leads. I'll be right back.
Traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging.
We're going to move now to the Kingfisher Heritage Hall game.
That was Freeman who got the ball, and he was stopped in the backfield. Nice job by the Jacket defense there. Excellent stand inside the 5-yard line for Kingfisher.
The Kingfisher Yellow Jackets are coached by head coach Jeff Meyer. Their color scheme for tonight is blue and gold. Record last season is 8-4. Record this season is 6-2. Heritage Hall Chargers are coached by head coach Brett Bogart. Color scheme for tonight's game is blue, yellow, and white. Last season they went 12-2. This current season they're 8-0 undefeated.
Kingfisher continues to grow. New housing additions, new retail businesses, airport expansion, new restaurants are all a small part.
We're going to transition on over to the Craig Jones game where the score is currently 0-7 with Jones leading.
All right, 3rd and about 3 now. Davis under center, McGinnis behind him, and Thornton with him. Handoff is to Trevor McGinnis up the middle, and he's busting loose. He's across the 10. That'll be well enough good for a first down to about the 7-yard line. As he's tackled by number 12 of Jones. That's going to be Cameron Sweat. Sorry, Sweat. First and goal from the 7-8-yard line for Prague. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Just joining us, Jones up 7-0 on Prague. Auld in the backfield now with Thornton and McGinnis as Davis is under center. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off to Trevor McGinnis as he stumbles, keeps his feet, gets down to about the 2 or 3 yard line, so a gain of about 5 for Trevor. We'll say the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So they'll switch sides, and we'll start the second quarter as Prague has put a really good developed drive together.
We're going to go live now to the Ringwood Red Devils at the Cherokee Chiefs.
Meyer takes a snap. He's going to drop back. He throws one up. And it is over the head of the intended receiver. Tanner Greb was the intended receiver, and Cherokee is going to take over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
They'll start out at their own 32-yard line.
Big stop for the Chiefs.
Good stop for the Chiefs there. That's a good little confidence booster for him here, considering we haven't been able to accomplish much on offense, but to bow up and get that stop is
sparks it enough
something
to
we
get
need.
this offense rolling.
1st and 10 Cherokee from their own 33. McHenry takes a snap. He rolls out. Oh, through the hands of Colby Roberts. You don't see him drop much.
2nd and 10.
Brings up a 2nd and 10.
15 seconds left on the clock. First quarter. Cherokee back in shotgun.
Options. Oh, and he's
he
tripped
is
up in the backfield. Flag on the play.
We have a flag on the play as McHenry was tripped up in the backfield. That's probably in the area of holding. Holding on the Chiefs.
Holding is the call against the Chiefs.
We are going to be 2nd and 20 from the 23.
Not many plays you call up for 2nd and 20.
We're going to go live now to the Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers for 5A. The Noble Bears are coached by head coach Greg George. Color scheme for tonight's game is blue and gold. Record last season of 4-7, and the record this season currently stands at 6-2. The Ardmore Tigers are coached by head coach Jonathan Snyder. Color scheme for tonight's game would be red and white. Last season they went 5-4. This season they are undefeated with an 8-0 season thus far.
I don't know what the dead ball false start, guys. I don't know who that was on. Maybe Scott, did you see someone move or?
I did not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. They've kind of got eagle eye on that stuff right now, man.
Yeah, somebody twitched or something. I didn't see it at all, and it's literally right in front of us. You got the scores on the underneath the Noble side on the scoreboard here, so you can see the different scores that are going on. We are interested in the McGinnis and Guthrie game in a big way tonight. So
any score there?
It's going to be a first down, guys.
If anybody finds a score on that Bishop McGinnis and Guthrie game, let's keep track of that, okay? Because in case you're at home and you're wondering, why is he saying that about Guthrie and McGinnis? Like, who cares? They're in a totally different. They're not in a different.
Guthrie's up 7-0.
Who is?
Guthrie's up 7-0 first quarter.
7-0. So, Noble Bears, depending on win or loss tonight, we play rather winner or loser of that game. So if we win tonight, then we play the loser of that game, and if the other thing happens, then we play the winner of that other game.
That's right.
Well,
So
it also determines where we play, whether we play at home or on the road.
You got it, man.
Scott,
Absolutely.
that's right.
So we're going to have 18 seconds left here in this first quarter. Really been excited about the way we've started this first quarter, guys. Compared to the last 2 or 3 weeks, this has been tremendous.
There's a black. What is that down on? Is a towel down there?
Not sure what that
That
is.
white hat's walking back there towards it. So here we go. Looks like there's a run over on the left. Tavian Givens sees it opening, gets leg tackled. He picks up about 5 yards on that play, though, and that was a good, solid run by Tavian Givens. That's going to end the first quarter.
Absolutely.
Here at Noble Stadium.
So we have the ball right on the 35-yard line. So nice. Man, I tell you, our first down carries have been awesome, guys.
Well, it makes the play calling so much easier.
We're going to go live now to our game in 4A, the Hara Panthers at the Blanchard Lions. Hara Panthers head coached by Chris Bleak. Color scheme, blue, black, and white. Record last season of 3-6. Record this season of 6-2. The Blanchard Lions color scheme for tonight is maroon, black, and white. Last season 3-6 with a record this season at 6-2.
Flying down that field.
Breaks another tackle. He is brought down inside the 10.
Brought down on that 6-yard line. Explosive play from him.
The Panthers defense really does not seem to have an answer for this Lions offense.
We're down here on a first and goal with 7 to go. Setting up wide again. Looks like they're going to pass it in. Oh, no, they're going to run it. He gets held there at that 5-yard line. Looks like a gain of 2 for the Lions.
They will be inside the 5.
Oh, gain of 3, 2nd and 4. Moving in the backfield.
Cookson takes a snap, but there are flags coming in from both sides. I'd imagine it was a false start on the Lions. Looks like it may have come in on number 63, the left tackle. Offsides against the Panthers. Half the distance to the goal line.
2nd and goal with 2 to go.
Splitting the screen now on the right is going to be the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets 3A at the Heritage Hall Chargers.
Takes the snap. And he is stopped.
Tried to punch it in. Doesn't look like he got very far.
Maybe a gain of 1.
3rd and 1. He picked it up. With half a yard to go, these Lions look like they're about to pick themselves up another touchdown. Moving up the backfield again.
And it's a quarterback keeper by Cookson. And he is in for the touchdown.
Touchdown Lions. They are up 20-0 with 9:56 left in the 2nd quarter.
More fireworks in the north end zone. It's a waft of smoke from the firework as they line up for the kick. Snap is back, kick is up, and the kick is no good.
Score out of that play is still 20-0.
We're going to split your screen into 3 here with the Caston Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers, the Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers, and the Ringwood Red Devils at the Cherokee Chiefs.
2nd down and 8. And upcoming is the 8th play of this drive that started back at the 32-yard line. Back at their own 32-yard line, the final minute 15 of the 1st quarter. Nabavi.
Good
bounces
patience.
right. You're exactly right to the 25-yard line. Stays on his feet.
Wow.
And he tiptoes the sideline before he popped out of bounds as he was trying to stay in bounds and keep his balance. But a great run by Nabavi as they'll mark it down at the 16. That is a gain of 13 on a play that looked like it was going to get about 2 or 3. $85 yards rushing on 6 carries already for Nick Nabavi. He came in with 806 yards rushing on the season. 1st down and 10 from the 16. Oh, there's a easy 5 yards as Cam Jackson came across. Jumped early, so 1st and 5 now from the 11. So Cashin now in the red zone, 1st down and 5 at the 11. Harmon out in the flat left side off the fingertips of Manning, incomplete.
We're going to divide the screen one more time to the 2A game of the OCS Saints
End of
at the
streak of
Hennessy
4
Eagles.
straight completions for Harmon. He has 33 yards passing. 5 of 8 now. 2nd down and 5 from the 11-yard line. They can get that 1st down at about the 6.
Ooh,
Setting up the screen pass.
Good coverage.
Well, you've got to give Tonkawa a lot of credit. Nabavi had nowhere to go as he was blasted at about the line of scrimmage. Matter of fact, they might mark him back a yard to the 12.
Well, and it's all about the pressure that Tonkawa is getting up front. That's one thing that obviously you see every play. Harmon's having to back up. He's throwing off his the back of his feet, and their pursuit to the ball is incredible defensively.
So now it's 3rd down and 6. Here comes the 11th play of the drive. Harmon draw play up the middle.
Good play call.
Gets near the stick. He needed to get to the 6, and he's It's going to be 4th and very short, I believe. They may
try to mark it.
Yeah, they might bring out the chains and see.
We're going to shrink it back down to the main screen here where the Cashion Wildcats are at the Tonkawa Buccaneers for the Skordle Game of the Week.
And Harmon has ran the ball pretty well this season. Up over 400 yards rushing on the season, averaging 6.2 yards a carry. You consider the fact that Nabavi averaging 6.8 yards per carry. So they will come out and measure this, and this will be the final play of the first quarter.
While the Game of the Week is in their timeout, we're going to go now to the 2A OCS Saints at the Hennessy Eagles game. The OCS Saints are coached by head coach Brooks Stevenson. Their color scheme for tonight is blue, red, and white. Last season they went 12-1. Record this season is 8-0. The Hennessy Eagles are coached by head coach Paul Hicks. Tonight they are blue and white. Last season they were 3-6. This season they are 5-3.
Run for... That's Brandon Orm breaking it out. Nick Snyder. Good tackle, but Brandon Orm. Huge gain for OCS. Down at the 27 by Nick Snyder. Oh. That happened quick.
We're going to move now to the Ringwood Red Devils at the Cherokee Chiefs for the Class B game. The Ringwood Red Devils color scheme is red and white. This season they are 7-1. The Cherokee Chiefs are also red and white, and their record this season is 4-5.
He's got Ramirez in the end zone. Pass is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
That was good coverage by Ringwood. With that ball hit him right in the hands. You got to bring those in.
Okay. Noble Ardmore, that's a good view for Noble Ardmore.
They'll start at their own 10-yard line.
It's a big stop for the Red Devils there, knocking on the door.
Big stop. You talking about letting the wind out of your sails. Ringwood's going to take over at their own 9. Gonzalez in motion. He's going to take the ball around the left.
Dives forward for
Lathan Golden come up there with a good hit.
We're going to move back to the Skordle Game of the Week, the Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers.
Tonight at the top of Class A District 3, playing for the championship, Cashion and Tonkawa. On first down and goal, Nabavi lowers his shoulder, pushes the pile, and he'll keep moving the pile down inside the 1. So Nick Nabavi, the gain of 5 on the first play of the second quarter. They want to hurry up. They want to push the tempo here and get this one into the end zone if possible. Snap to Harmon, Nabavi again, and he's in for the touchdown.
Big-time
touchdown Wildcats. You're exactly right. Started back on the 32-yard line, and Nabavi scores his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. It is 13-0.
We're going to move now to the 4A game of the Hara Panthers at the Blanchard Lions.
Heavy, but we do have Austin Coley out there on that left side. And he's going to keep it himself again. Oh, but he is met with, they're pushing. He is hit with heavy opposition. They're going to give him an extra yard there. Set up here 2nd and 7 on what looks like the 17-yard line. And Lions territory. Boone takes the snap. And he has the pass, and it is incomplete. Intended receiver was Austin Coley. And bounced off his head. The Lions were looking for an interception, but it hit the ground before they could get there. Panthers have a few students who showed up here tonight. They're wearing construction vests. I think that's rather admirable because it's kind of cold tonight.
We're going to split your screen here for the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets at the Heritage Hall Chargers.
Once
moving in
again,
the backfield.
Boone takes the snap and he hands it off to Nick Moore, but he is stopped pretty much immediately.
It's looking like it's going to be 4th and 5 again.
4th and 5.
4th and 6. Out here on the 16-yard line.
Now it looks like they're going for it here.
We just hit that 4-minute mark. Lots of moving around on the Panther side. Setting up wide again with Austin Coley out there on that left side.
And a flag comes in.
Looks like it might be...
It looked like it was on the defense, but oftentimes the whole defense will jump because of a false start here. It's hard to say. False start against the Panthers. And that's going to be pretty big for them.
That's a pretty big loss of yards there. Loss of 5, 4th and 11. On the Panthers, on the Lions 21.
They are no longer in the red zone. However, number 20, Cameron Marler, is not on the field. Panthers are going for it on 4th and 11.
They are setting up wide. And it looks like they're being met with man-to-man coverage here. Trying to shut down that rushing game, but they got...
Oh! And it's caught. The pass is broken up.
Lions are going to get it 1st and 10 on their 21.
There is a flag on the play.
Ooh.
Illegal formation against the Panthers, and it is declined.
We're going to change over to the Preg Red Devils at the Jones Longhorns. The Preg Red Devils are coached by head coach Mike Hedge. Tonight their color scheme is red and white with a record this season of 7-1. Jones Longhorns are coached by Dave Martin. The record this season is 5-3, and tonight's color scheme for them would be green and white.
Amazing, excellent block by Trevor McGinnis on that defensive end. Trevor locked him up and almost put him on his back. That sprung Davis on the left and in the middle and around the corner and through the middle and ultimately ended up on the right-hand side for a huge first down. 6:20 left in the half. Ball's placed on the 13-yard line. Davis under center this time. Thornton and McGinnis in the backfield with Ald. He's going to hand it to the beast, Trevor McGinnis. Cuts through the middle, runs over a guy, and ultimately is tackled by him. Breaks inside the 10-yard line to about the, 7-yard line. Be second and about 4 here. 6:04 and counting left in the half. All right, same formation, type formation, just flip the other direction. Davis under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to quarterback sneak it. Oh, and he got flipped over inside the 5-yard line. Big gain. He's going to be close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it. I think he got it. No, he's about a half yard short. Nope. Nope, they're going to say first down. They're dropping the chains. First down. Ball's placed on the 3-yard line. First and goal. 5:30 and counting left in the half. Give it to the beast. Davis under center. McGinnis behind him. And the exchange was fumbled. I'm not really sure who got it. Oh, there wasn't a fumble. Okay, they just got blown off the ball. Makes sense. Loss of about 2, 5-yard line. The ball is placed. Second and goal. As Davis tried to run another quarterback sneak, and it did not work. .454 and counting left in the half. Davis under center hands it off to the beast, and he's untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Preg. big hole opened up in the middle of the right side of the line as the horses up front make it pretty simple for McGinnis to get that 5-yard run in for I believe his second touchdown of the night. 14 all, pinning the PAT. I think our offensive line is just
We're going to go now to the Noble game, which is being held at Ardmore. Score currently 7-14 in the second quarter.
Throws it right in the middle of the field. There's an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4th and long. 4th and 11. The punt team's coming in.
Definitely punting, guys.
Okay, very good. Here comes the punt team. Great job defensively, a good pursuit. And like you said, guys, in the secondary, nice call there, guys.
You know what's crazy is whenever you see them interchange, whatever it is, special teams, defense, offense, it's like the whole team comes off and a whole team comes on. With us, we get one guy comes off and one guy comes on. You know, there's not a big change out. It's like we stay on the field the whole entire time.
Good call, and, you know, that's just kind of how it's always been in our program, just tough, hard-nosed kids that we have. So, and, good boot there. Oh, just field it. Oh, and see, we just need to go. Just call a fair catch there, guys.
Man, because, you know, when you don't, and it bounces all the way down to the 5-yard line, that's what
gave up 15 yards of field position.
And I think that's what Coach Davidson is getting on to about. Just call a fair catch it at the 20-yard line, and now we're setting up shop. Now we're going to have a long 94-yard touchdown drive right here on this series, but put you kind of deep in a hole there.
Man, that gave up a lot of yards. How far? I mean, it seemed like he was pretty close to that ball, you guys. It didn't seem like he was a long ways away from the ball. Looks like he could have came up and.
We're going to move now to the Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers for the Skordle game of the week.
Perfectly, the flag lying at the 40-yard line, which tells you this one's coming back, and it's a hold. So wipe that play from the memory banks. And we've got a new sponsor on the Skordle game of the week, Pioneer Tech. The Pioneer Technology Center in Ponca City. They are sponsoring our halftime and post-game shows. Your time, your place, your way. Pioneer Tech. Find them at pioneertech.edu. Always love to have new sponsors.
You bet.
And we love our old ones as well.
For sure.
3rd down and 17. Back at the 50-yard line. Harmon plenty of time, near side wide open, and Lagasse right at the stick.
Just a great throw.
Yep, move the chain, 1st down, they got it by a yard.
And you just see again, too, we talked about Lagasse, just so crafty with the ball. He catches it, he's confident enough to put the ball across the sticks before he goes out of bounds. I mean, it's just really difficult.
We're going to leave the Skordle game of the week and go now to the Noble Ardmore game.
We actually lost a yard on that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that kid was just all over him. And
yeah.
it just.
Yeah, I tell you, that was one of the things I noticed from them last week was they really flew to the ball, man. They were just relentless on that El Reno quarterback. And I think they're going to respect the balance that we have right now, which is really helping. But
that's going to bring up 3rd, and it's about long 8. You might call it 8, I guess.
Well, looks like a quarterback draw, man. The middle of the field seems to open up a little bit.
Well, they're bringing the house, though, Coach. They'll screen right in the middle. Brandon Harper, he's got a zone. Look at him go at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown!
No flag. There we go, right there. Here we go.
That's a quick strike right there.
Again, that play, that was the huge play we had in the first quarter as well. You just find Brandon kind of sit there in the, kind of coming towards our line of scrimmage, and boom, there he goes. Nice play.
Numero uno for 6 with 6 minutes and 23 seconds left.
We're going to leave the Noble Ardmore game and go to the Hara Blanchard game where the score is 20-0 in the second quarter.
Austin Coley was that intended receiver right there, but it was just barely out of his reach.
I wouldn't be immensely shocked here if we see Nick Moore take the ball once again. Chadley Humphrey's sack may have saved the Panthers here. They're motioning Coley out to the left side, and it's a screen pass directly to him. It's a flea flicker! Good grief!
Oh my goodness!
Touchdown,
That's a touchdown for the Panthers!
Oh my goodness! Logan Bundy on the touchdown catch! How amazing is that?
Looks like the Lions staff is having some troubles with it. It looks like they're trying to say that he was in front of the line of scrimmage before he passed that.
Switching back now to the Caston Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers for the Skordle game of the week, where this is also the district championship for that district.
Gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 17. You can hear that pop up here.
That's one thing about Tonkawa, physicality. They will hit you. They are coming up screaming hard every time on the defensive side of the ball. Very impressive so far.
They were setting the tone in the pregame with their musical selections. Lots of Metallica and AC/DC. Near sideline, Harmon going deep. It's up for grabs, and it was caught. Nope, incomplete. It was Manning going one-on-one with Kai Day.
We're going to go now to the Ringwood Red Devils at the Cherokee Chiefs. The only loss Cherokee had last season, or the only loss the Ringwood Red Devils had last season was to Cherokee, 38-6.
Oh, and he's going to take it in?
Oh, no, they call him out.
Nope, they're going to call him out at the 1.
Red Devils going quick here.
2nd and 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Ringwood trying to hurry up here. Under center, give the hand to big old Conway, and he punches it through for the Ringwood touchdown.
We're going to leave this game and now go over to the OCS Hennessy game.
By Devin Fisher. Hennessy 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Pass. Oh, intercepted. Down the sideline. Colin Madison. There's a flag back on the play. Looks like a very late hit on Sebastian Gonzalez. It was a holding on the offense. Penalty declined. 94-yard pick 6 for Colin Madison. Oh, man. OCS leads 34-0.
We're going to move now to the Luther Lions at the Perry Maroons. The Luther Lions are coached by head coach Sean Meek. Record this season of 4-4. They will be sporting the red, black, and white. The Perry Maroons head coach would be Corey Bales. Their color scheme for tonight is going to be maroon and white with a record this season of 5-3.
Back to life faster with Physical Therapy Center.
Browning's pass falls incomplete, intended for number 5, David Wyckoff. Defending on the play, number 9, Caden Hall. It's 4th down.
We're going to go now to our 4A game of the Hara Panthers at the Blanchard Lions.
Looks like we're setting up for another possible pass play.
And indeed we are. Frazier looks to pass, and he's throwing it deep. Intercepted! Good grief. Logan Bundy comes up with the interception.
Intercepted that in the end zone. We got the touchback on that. correct me if I'm wrong, if we get a touchback here in high school football, we get the ball out on their 40-yard line, correct?
On the 40? No, sir. I believe it's the 20.
20. All righty. Indeed, you are correct. We're setting up on our 20 right now. That was massive.
If the
for the
Panthers could score again before halftime, they could still be in this game.
I don't know. It looks like they're bringing on the heat now. We might not be too far out of this game. 1 minute and 4 seconds left in this half. Panthers got the ball. They have 7. The Lions have 20.
Boone takes the snap.
We're going to go now to our 2A game of the OCS Saints at the Hennessy Eagles.
OCS leads 35-0 with 4:42 to play. Ball caught by Weston Smith, taken out to the left sideline. He has blockers. Weston Smith out of bounds at about the 50-yard line. So Hennessy has it 1st and 10 from the 50.
We're going to go now back to the Skordle game of the week where Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst are at. The Cashin Wildcats being hosted by the Tonkawa Buccaneers.
And Adam Dieselhorst with you, the Skordle crew tonight. Bryce Miller, our producer-engineer. Caden LaFortune and Seth Brown taking the pictures, bringing you the camera work tonight. And putting out the fires. Now Bryce is actually putting out the fires, trying to keep us on the air.
Keegan Kreitz.
First down and 10.
Up the middle, gain of 4.
Fake the give counter.
Nice play.
Jackson up the middle explodes to the 40-yard line before he was pushed back. They'll give him the 41, gaining 8. Boy, he has some quickness. He hit that hole and took off, and Cashin did a nice job of making the contact and pushing him back. But they'll give him the 41-yard line, a gain of 8.
When you see a situation where this game is starting to get a little bit chippy, obviously, and two competitive teams, and you see the players from Cashin talking to the officials, you probably need to worry more about tackling number 5 right now than talking to the officials.
2nd down and 2. Morgan to throw this time, looking left, wide open, but he sailed the pass over the head of Jake Randall, incomplete. And on the coverage, Gavin Fippen. So now it's 3rd down and 3. Ryan Morgan 0 for 5 passing with a pick tonight so far in this one. So 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and about 2.5 to be precise. In front of a big crowd in Tonkawa tonight. A3 championship on the line. Playoff start in a couple of weeks. Both these teams will be there. On the jet
That's
sweep.
a hold right there. They
trying to get to the edge. No flag. And making the yardage needed to move the chains. Nice run by Kai Day, and he's been a factor on this drive. He picked up 9 on a carry earlier, that time out to the 45-yard line, a gain of 4 to move the chains.
Well, that kid is fast on the edge, isn't he? Tonkawa's got a lot of speed when they're skill kids.
Kai Day, he retreated a couple of yards to get to the edge, then turned it up in a hurry.
It looked like they may have got away with the hold. We talk about that every time you run that edge play, and I'm glad they didn't call it, though. You call a hold about every play in high school.
8th play of the drive, 1st and 10 from the 45. Give it to Jackson left side, breaks a tackle, 45-40. Steps out of a tackle, but is tripped up inside the 35-yard line. But, boy, you can just see how dangerous he is in a run like that as they'll mark him at the 34.
Yeah, and that's a situation where if you let him break out in the open, he's more than likely gone. He even had a lead blocker there, and the defender from Cashin fell. It might have been the best thing for him because it made him kind of have to jump over the top of him, and he fell.
54 yards rushing on 7 carries after the 22-yard gain. .343 to play first half. Tonkawa needs a touchdown here to finish the first half.
Ooh, they almost lost the fumble. And
boy, Jackson was pounded by Bryce Burke, who was just waiting in the hole.
Well, that play was scouted well, obviously. Great job there by Burke. Man, what a collision.
Cam Jackson, that was a 6A hit in Class A football right there.
I'm telling you, these kids in small school, I think, are tougher a lot of times, in my opinion.
2nd down and 10. You aren't going to get hit harder than that at Union.
Yeah. You throw hay bales around in the country, right? Different kind of tough.
Out in the flat this time. The ball is caught by Kai Day, and he'll make something out of it, picking up yardage down to the 32, gaining about 2 or so to bring up.
We're going to go now to the Preg Red Devils at the Jones Longhorns game. The quarterback for the Jones Longhorns, number 3, Carson May, has been committed to Iowa.
Seconds left until half. We'll be back after the timeout.
Team Club or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-45. On territory. 2.5 to play in the first half. Right across the middle. Ball in out of the hands of Noah Campbell. Good coverage. A lot of Wildcats right there in the middle of the field between the hash marks.
And you got to be careful here if you're Tonkawa giving Cashin the ball back at the, if you go for it here on 4th down. I mean, I understand they're down 2 scores. They're probably going to go for it. But you give Cashin good field position with 2.5 minutes to go. If you don't convert here, you put yourself in a pretty tough spot.
4th down and 7 from the 31.
Watch them go a no play here or try to make them jump off sides.
Morgan to throw. Hangs it up to dry in the end zone, and Jake Randall broke off the pattern, and he was frustrated, and that'll end the drive.
And that's the risky run there. Now Cashin has the ball back at the 31-yard line with plenty of time, and obviously you're down 2 scores. I mean, obviously Tonkawa's coaches know what they're doing, one of the best coaching staffs in the state, but sometimes you have to play that. As good as your defense is, sometimes you want to lean on your defense,
Well, Tonkawa will get the football to start the second half. So Cashin has this opportunity here to add to their 14-0 lead. 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Pioneer Tech halftime show coming up on the High Plains Insurance Game of the Week.
We're going to move now to the OCS Hennessy game.
Wait, what? 5-yard line. I did not see him run out of bounds. I guess he. I would have bet money he got it. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
He ran out. He got pushed out.
I guess he just kept running a little bit. Well, correction. He is down at the 3, 1st and goal for OCS. Flip to the right. Into the end zone, OCS. Brandon Orm. 3-yard touchdown, OC.
Will get to the sideline, pick up about 3, but stops the clock with 1:29 to play. They'll give him the 32-yard line, gaining 3. So it'll be 3rd down and 9.
I give Tonkawa a lot of credit. I like their scheme of what they're doing against Lagasse. Even when Shaq tries to kick people in motion to try to isolate him, still doing a good job at keeping 2 guys on that side of the field. And that's what he requires if you want to stop him.
Harmon has found him 3 times tonight, including a 16-yard touchdown pass on 4th and goal. 45-yard receptions on 3 catches here in the contest. Now timeout called by Cashin. We'll take a break. 1:29 to play in the first half. It's 14-0. Wildcats on top of the Buccaneers. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle, presented by High Plains.
We're going to go now to the 5A game of the Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers. The Ardmore Tigers are ranked number 6 in 5A, and the Noble Bears are ranked number 10 in 5A.
Brando.
Yeah, great job by Logan Kirby.
No
Let's
doubt,
get
man.
those
That
hands
was
working.
awesome, dude, right there.
Yeah, and it's going to go over his head again. And it's down at the 2-yard line. It's
That's going to be on Ardmore, guys. Number 5 and Max Savageau.
What happened?
Number 5 and Max Savageau were locked up, and they threw a flag on number 5.
Okay.
Well, that's going to get us out of that hole anyway.
Can we re-kick it then?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's re-kick it. Yeah, let's re-kick that.
I don't know, Matt, you tell us. Can they
you re-kick that?
I believe so, absolutely.
Yes, let's get a re-kick on that thing.
Unless it was a dead ball foul. Being after the play was over, they hook up.
It's way back at the 30.
I see it, 30-yard line.
It's going to be
30-yard line?
It's going to be something along the lines of unsportsmanlike.
We're going to transition back over to the Skordle game of the week where Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst are. The Cashion Wildcats being hosted by the Tonkawa Buccaneers, which is also the district championship for that district.
So it'll be 4th down and long as they'll mark the ball back to the 28-yard line, a loss of 4. But that clock can roll for a while here.
Well, and another thing, too, about it is Cashion's going to have a heart-to-heart at halftime with their offensive line, and they are getting dominated up front by that defensive line from Tonkawa. I mean, not off. They're getting hit in the backfield. Even on some of the long runs, Mainabavi, he's breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage.
So Cashion will let this clock tick down and burn a timeout. There's not a play clock here, so you can't really tell. They'll blow the whistle. 41 seconds to play in the first half. If I'm Tonkawa, man, you just send everybody.
Yep.
Send the kitchen sink at the punter. They've almost gotten him once. And we've got another timeout. Let's take a break. Pay a bill. 41 seconds to play.
OK Bit Service Inc. has been providing quality service.
They got it at midfield now. I mean, you probably take a shot or just run the ball and see if Trevor or Tripp can bust one loose here. I'd like to see Thornton get the corner on one of these guys, but so far getting the corner against Jones is kind of tough. They're really sound fundamentally defensively. They're not letting any of the Red Devils actually get the corner. They've got 2 outside linebackers. They're playing a 3-4 defense here, which means they have 2 linebackers as Coach Hedge is going to call a timeout here with 13 seconds left. But they play a 3-4, something that Prague really, I can't think of another team that's ran it, which means they have 3 down linemen, and then they have 2 middle linebackers, a weak and a strong, and then they have 2 outside linebackers. And those outside linebackers' job is to make sure that they turn the play inside, and they've been doing a really good job about it, not letting Prague use their speed and get to the outside. So we'll stay here with you through the timeout. And it's getting cold up here now. Damn cold. Maybe Prague will give us something to get excited about here. Score right here in this 13 seconds. If you're just joining us, Big Mike Myers here in Jones, Oklahoma. Amanda's here with me, my wife. She's videoing for me. She said she wants to apologize for her video skills, but she won't talk on the air. She's got a headset, but she won't do it. All right, let's see what the Red Devils are going to do here. Davis in the shotgun with McGinnis next to him. He'll roll out to the left. He's going to keep it. Good block by Trevor McGinnis on the outside. And Tripp is loose, cutting back towards the middle. He'll be tackled by Estes. As the first time we've heard his name called since the first couple of series, with 5 seconds left on the clock. I'm not really sure they're going to call a timeout here. They're going to let the clock run out. Nope, they will call a timeout. Hedge is going to call a timeout. I think there's going to be about 3 seconds left on the clock. Boy, he was almost close to breaking it loose again. They're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock. And Prague will have time for one last play. Not really sure what they do here. I don't know if I'd technically throw a Hail Mary. Jones are probably going to be looking for some trickery here from Prague. I don't know, do the old hook and ladder, or maybe just take a chance and let Tripp run it up the middle. So they put 4 seconds back on the clock as McGinnis is in the backfield with Davis, but McGinnis is up forward. Look for Tripp to run the ball here. I don't think he's going to hand it to Trevor. And he won't. Tripp's going to roll out to the right, looking to throw here. Good block again by McGinnis as Tripp hurls it down to the right side. It's deflected and incomplete. So that is halftime, as the ball was intended, I think, for Aiden All down there. Halftime, 28-14. in favor of Jones. They're going to put 20 minutes on the clock. I'm going to go get something to drink, and we'll be.
We're going to cut on over to the Noble Ardmore game where the score is 14-14 going into halftime.
Line in one play, now we're down to the 10-yard line.
We're in, so it's first
Inside
and
the
goal.
10-yard line, guys. Just inside the 10.
Hey, I hope they do another penalty just like that so that we can get down inside.
Yep. I like just roll it out here towards Brandon's side.
Calling on the keeper, guys.
Nice cutback
That'll
move.
work right there. Good
Down to
first
5.
down, 5 yard. Let this clock chew up right here.
1 minute, 8 seconds left in the first half. Yeah, I don't know, Coach. When that kind of stuff, I mean, I care so much about Brandon. So when I saw him pick him up like that,
I
it
hear
just,
you, man.
ooh,
It's
totally
steaming.
steaming.
Yeah, it's well, it just and like the Ardmore coach is driving, going crazy over that, right? Get in there, Colin.
2-yard line.
Yeah, that's where we want him. We want him right down there at the 2. Just end
There's
this
that
thing.
patience again that
That's
Thomas has,
exactly
guys.
right. Take this lead right here, 21. And on top of that, I'm going to piggyback what Coach said. We're going to take this down to the end of the half, punch it in, and then we're going to get the ball back.
That's right.
Colin Fisher holds on to that ball, tries to push forward. Nothing doing. Looks like it's going to be a hold. Hold him up at about like the.
You got to call timeout, guys. You got to call timeout.
Yeah, we got to let that just
1 yard line.
You got one more play here.
Yeah.
Yeah, call timeout. Just regroup.
No, nobody hurt. Nobody. Yep. 10, 9. Here we go. 8. Well, we always have plenty of timeouts left.
There we go. Timeout. There we go. Good.
3 seconds left in the first half. The Bears are down inside the 1 yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. And that is right at 1, correct, Scotty?
Right on the 1. Yeah, it looks like it's right on the 1.
Hang on one.
Yeah, I see you moving.
Yeah, 1 yard line.
Well, here, I'll tell you what, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to ask you, what play are we going to call here?
Man, I don't know. This is because we tried 3 running plays kind of up the middle. I go back to the Lawton Mack game. We did the same thing, right? We had 4 plays about the 1 yard trying to run all those. I like something getting out of the pocket. That's just me because you kind of have that ability to either run it or throw it. Kind of a dual option there. But, Colin Thomas has been pretty shifty. Get him over the goal line.
Since that Lawton Mack game and those 4th downs, practice had to look like that a few times. You had to line up against a 4th and something, and you go, like, what are we going to do next time we get into this situation? Because what we were doing didn't work. So now we're going to try something different.
It looks like we got a heavy set coming out here. So
it looked like Jennifer Scruggs' son just came in.
Exactly.
The game.
So we got a jumbo set. We got Gibbons in the backfield.
And I go over that right side, guys, where we've been going all night long. Timeout, Bears, guys.
There we go. Bears taking another timeout. We're going to stay right here. We're not
Okay.
moving anywhere with 3 seconds left in the game. I'm not going to miss a second of it and let you guys watch every part of this. So,
Hey, great job by Coach George by using all the timeouts this half.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, by the way, quick update here. Guthrie 7, McGinnis 6. It looks like we may have had a missed extra point there about 3 minutes before half in that one. So
been there, done that.
I want to give a shout out to Antoine Smith, who's in the house watching. So, hey, Antoine.
Antoine, my man. How you doing? Yeah.
Where's he at?
I don't know. I wish he was here, man. We had some good times here in Ardmore. When he and I were down here together.
Well, I tell you, in 2019, his son Jay he was player of the game. He had a huge game that night.
Oh, my goodness,
He played his tail off. So,
Hey, guys, I'm going to move down right on the goal line to see if I can watch the Bears punch this in.
Okay, here we go.
Get Ricky Bobby right there so he can get a good video of it.
He's right. He's just inside the end zone.
Come on now. Come on, Bears. Push hard. This home crowd's screaming loud.
All right, here we
Noble
go.
Bears line up. Tavian Givens in the game. Brandon Harper on the left-hand side. Morales calls play start. Fisher looks to run to the left. Falls down right at the 1 yard line. Got tackled low to the ground. 0 time left, 14-14. Just like we started, it's going to be just like a 0-0 ball game when we come out. And the Ardmore Tigers did make a stop. Noble Bears made an awesome push to pull that thing all the way down to the 1 yard line. But hey, we got another half to go. And
we're going to switch now to the Ringwood Cherokee game. Some of the halftime updates from our games of the week, or not games of the week, our games we're hosting this week. The Preg Red Devils at the Jones Longhorns. The halftime score is 14-28 with Jones leading at half. The Skordle game of the week, where Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst are at, the Cashin Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers. The score there is 14-0 with Cashin. leading going into the half. The Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers, 14-14 at half. The Luther Lions at the Perry Maroons, 14-0 with Perry leading going into the second half of play. The Hara Panthers at the Blanchard Lions, 20-10 with Hara leading going into the half. The OCS Saints at the Hennessy Eagles, 42-0 with OCS leading going into halftime. And our final game at halftime, the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets at Heritage Hall Chargers is 40-0 with Heritage Hall leading going into the second half. We're going to go back now to the Ringwood Cherokee coverage.
Well, thus far we've been able to hold Ringwood on these two-point conversions, so we'll see if history repeats itself on this one. Meyer drops back, throws it right across the middle. Oh! Right over the head of an outstretched Cherokee defender there. Kai McHenry was right there and just over his fingertips.
That was good defense by Kai. He just snuck it in there. 2-point good for the Red Devils.
Consecutive district championship, and there's still 24 minutes of football to play. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the Game of the Week on Skordle. Our halftime show brought to you by Pioneer Tech. The game brought to you by High Plains Insurance.
Christy Perry is a Cashin-based attorney providing clients in Oklahoma with trusted, experienced legal counsel regarding wills and trusts, bankruptcy, and other areas of law. Flexible scheduling is available to discuss your options, and your first consultation is free. If you need assistance regarding a legal matter, call your local Oklahoma licensed attorney, Christy Perry, at 918-373-0882.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside.
We're going to move back over to the Ringwood Red Devils at the Cherokee Chiefs for our Class B game tonight.
First and 10 on the Cherokee 30. See if the Chiefs can come up with a drive here.
Chiefs in a shotgun formation.
Ramirez split right. Robertson slot. McHenry keeps.
McHenry right up the middle.
McHenry, the ball carrier. Get a 5, 2nd and 5.
Nice run on first down.
You know, being down 3 touchdowns now, you know, getting 5 yards a pop's good, but we got to figure out a way to bust a big play here and get in the end zone, get the ball back.
And the shotgun swing pass to Lathan Golden, breaks tackle. First down.
Pass is complete. Number 13, Lathan Golden. That pickup is good enough for a Cherokee Chief. First down.
Cherokee gave Ringwood a little taste of their own medicine right there and kind of ran that quick little swing pass to the back like Ringwood has executed so good tonight on us.
Yep, they've been doing that.
Good hook
pretty
up
good
there.
with Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Good pitch and catch there by McHenry and Golden.
Lathan's quick, got some speed. Man, he runs hard once he got that ball in his hand.
We just need to give him a little time. Quarterback keeper, Kai puts his head down for a 3-yard gain.
McHenry, the ball carrier. Gain of 3. Second down.
Yeah, like you said, you love these 3-4 yard gains, but not when you're down 22-0. Shotgun McHenry back to pass. Down the middle, got Robertson. It's picked
Oh, and he is
off.
intercepted. McHenry to Roberts there, and Tanner Grebb come down with the interception there.
Looked more of a 50-50 ball, and the 50 went to Red Devils. First and 10 for the Red Devils.
You got that defender that close, man. You got to get tough and go up, not let them get that from you.
You got to end up playing defense. We got a fake
the reverse there.
Good job there by Roberts.
Colby Roberts coming up.
Taking the big man down.
Not too many kids smaller than Conway probably want to come up and make that tackle on him once he gets a full head of steam. Second and 10 for the Red Devils. The Cherokee 49. Little swing past the Conway.
And he stopped in the backfield for another half-yard get lost.
Conway with the reception. Loss on the play.
Be a loss of 1. Third and 11 from the 50. For all you baseball fans out there, the Atlanta Braves have gone up 1-0 on the Houston Astros here tonight. My counterpart is a big Braves fan.
Quarterback puts his head down, and he's still running. Flag down on the play.
Tough run there by Jackson Meyer, but we've got some laundry on the field.
Got hit and picked up another 4 or 5 yards. That's a nice, tough run for him.
Well, you don't like to see that right there. Colby Roberts getting up slow. Maybe it looks like he's got a stinger or something, but man.
We're going to transition over to the 2A game of the Luther Lions at the Perry Maroons. That score coming out of half was 14-0 with Perry leading.
Another great job of tackling by the Maroons. Coach Carmen had said that was the key tonight, is just to tackle well, not give up chunk plays. Been able to do that so far. The rest of the Maroon team is backed away from that wide line. Our officials on both sides have been a little touchy about the sideline warnings. Ooh, pass is almost picked off. Good effort right there. Waylon's been flying around tonight.
It's 4th down.
Maroons have done a great job of containing big plays. Now we're back to punt.
Deep for the Maroons, number 9, Caden Hall.
Luther did fake a field goal attempt earlier in the game. I doubt they do that right here at this point in time. Kick is away. Fielded.
Kick's fielded by Hall at the 15-yard line.
Okay, didn't give her many yards out of that, but probably saved us some yards on the
Brought down
ball going by.
Gain by number 32, James Gears.
Had a good halftime show tonight. Band did a great job. Palm did a great job. Good routine.
From their own 19-yard line.
Cheers were great as well. All three groups did a great job at halftime. They usually do. Love watching all those kids that are working and supporting each other, supporting the Maroons. Maroon ball 1st and 10, about the 20-yard line. Caden Hall been in a quarterback. We'll continue there.
Number 9, Caden Hall on the quarterback.
Luther gets some penetration in the backfield.
Tackle made by number 11, Owen Wilson.
No gain on the play.
That one working. 1 yard loss on the play.
apologize for the technical difficulties in the first half. We're not 100% sure what took place, but somewhere along the way, we had plans to bring Coach Rupp and Coach Custer, maybe Dr. McCarty and Coach Hyde up to talk about upcoming events, but one of our headsets is not working, so we're probably not going to be able to get that done. But
Number 9, Caden Hall, the ball carrier.
Matheson's working on that, trying to get that figured out. As always, working hard, doing a great job covering our.
We're going to move on over now to the Hara Blanchard game where the score is 7-20 coming out of halftime.
I'm sure they will be looking to run the ball once again. Frazier takes the snap. He's looking to throw. And the ball is caught.
Broke a tackle.
And he is pushed out of bounds at the 30. Clutch reception there by number 1, Gabe Bars.
1st and 10 Lions on our 28.
Even with their stunted offense, they're still making plays.
This is where we've seen them be explosive here recently in this game. They could just pinpoint a touchdown in right here. But it looks like they're going to hand it off for a rush.
And he's on the outside.
And he's on the outside.
And he's going to have it in for a touchdown, Lions. Now that's the last thing the Panthers needed here. Snap is good, the kick is up, and it is good. No, it's no good.
The new score is 26-7, Lions favor.
Now the Panthers have managed to cut down that 20-point lead down to a 19-point lead. We need to.
We're going to move now to the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets at the Heritage Hall Chargers. Kingfisher Yellow Jackets are coached by head coach Jeff Meyer. Tonight's color scheme is blue and gold. Their record last season was 8-4 and a record this season of 6-2. Currently, they're ranked number 8 in Class 3A. The Heritage Hall Chargers head coach Brett Bogart. Tonight, their color scheme is blue, yellow, and white with a record last season of 12-2. They were also the state runner-up last year in their class. Their record this season is 8-0. And last season, they beat Kingfisher 47-21.
The play there, away from the play.
And then I think he told him about it a little bit.
And what it does is gives the Jackets an F&M Bank first down. And Munoz
trying to get to the middle. Nothing going, nothing going.
And he breaks free. He'll get the forward progress, which is a loss of a yard.
Because those fries were covered in gravy, right? With bacon on top and cheese.
I'm pretty sure they were cooked in a healthy fat, though.
Yeah, well, I think they were.
They were fried in a healthy fat.
That's what it was, low-fat oil. Snodgrass keeper around the Kingfisher side, doesn't get to the edge.
Sets up a Stevenson Insurance Center's third down.
Cooper Cookson.
Snodgrass came out of that tackle, almost looked like he got it.
I think he was trying to shake that one off.
Yeah.
We're going to go now to the Hara Panthers 4A at the Blanchard Lions.
Receivers stacked. One receiver on the far side, one receiver on the near side. But of course, like normal, they hand it off to Nick Moore. Nick Moore seems to have picked up maybe 3 on the play. The Panthers are going to need some bigger plays than that if they're going to break this lead by the time the clock expires.
Well, that's something that we see here with these high school teams that like to run it. They just push it slowly and slowly and like to run that clock out.
Indeed.
But they're going up against a team that has a heavy pass offensive with a defense that doesn't really handle pass offensives.
Indeed. Well, we will likely see much less of that pass offense because the starting quarterback is out.
That's true. That's true.
However, there's the fumble.
Fumble.
And the Lions have recovered it.
The Lions recovered it. It looks like it might be on the Panthers 13.
And once again, that's just another thing that the Panthers didn't need to have. The ball is handed off to number 24, and he breaks a tackle. And he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage for about a 3-yard loss.
Oh, looks like he got brought back down at the line of scrimmage with 2nd and 10.
Now, I do apologize for that missed call on my part. Sometimes it's hard to see exactly where they are based on our vantage point down here. Frazier takes the snap and he hands it off. No, he's looking to pass. He's facing pressure, and so he rolls out. But he escapes, and he's in for a touchdown.
14-yard rushing touchdown. It's a big run from Frazier there. Puts them up to 32-7. Let's see what they're going to do for this kick.
We're going to go back now to the game of the week, which is out of halftime. The Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers, where Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst are reporting.
Ball was deflected and incomplete. Tonkawa lucky to get that one back.
Boy, and that's a situation, too, where number 30 doing his job, just getting a block there, resulted in Manning not being able to pick that because that ball hit him in the hands.
And Noah Campbell. So 2nd down and 10. Yeah, Cashion getting that state championship a year ago. Boy, years ago when they were beginning to build the tradition, especially, after moving the move from 8-man to 11-man, their offense was so potent, but their defense would give up a lot as well, but that is not the case anymore.
Well, and that's the hardest adjustment from 8-man to 11-man is the defensive side. It just takes a while.
Little counter give to Jackson again into the secondary, and he'll stay on his feet out across midfield down to the 46, and that should be a 1st down.
It's a heck of a run there by Jackson.
We're going to move now to the Ringwood-Cherokee game, where the score is 22-0 with 8 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Cherokee trails Ringwood 22-0.
Shotgun quarterback keeper the right side, same play. Makes a break, gets up the sideline, and he's not pushed out of bounds. Taking it to the house.
We tried to push him out of bounds.
Rather than making a sure tackle and slip through it. Good job by quarterback staying in bounds, making a long run, but poor tackling.
Jackson Meyer just kept on going instead of stopping, and we just tried to shove him out of bounds, and instead of tackling and wrapping up, and 70 yards later, he's in the end zone.
Got trips right, split left. Wildcat.
Gonzalez with the
keeper.
middle,
and he's lunges for
and he lunges for he gets that ball across the goal line.
We're going to change over now to the Kingfisher Heritage Hall game, where the score is 7-40 with 5 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Bank first kickoff. Angle to the sideline. Freeman fields it. Comes up the sideline. Breaks a tackle. Gets past the defender. Makes a move. Cuts across the field.
He did a switch right before the kick because he knew we were going to kick away from him. Still on his feet.
Finally brought down.
And
Ball's on the ground. Ball still on the ground. The Jackets say they have it. And that charges up the Jackets some more. Excellent return by Gavin Freeman, but he coughs it up, and Kingfisher recovers.
We're going to move now back to the Skordle game of the week, the Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers.
Cashion would love to just string together a long time-consuming drive. They go up 3 touchdowns here, say midway through the third quarter or a little more than that.
Could be trouble.
And they're looking pretty good.
This is a big drive for both teams. Cashion to score, Tonkawa to get a stop.
Ooh. Ball is loose. It's on the field, and Tonkawa's going to get it. The snap back to Harmon. Caromed off of his fingertips straight up into the air, and that is the break that Tonkawa needed. As after a turnover on the pick, now Harmon fumbles, and Tonkawa will take over at the 41.
Back and forth.
Big break for Tonkawa. Let's see if they can do something with it.
I'm feeding 5. Boy, that's a big play for Tonkawa.
Drive will start with 8:35 to play in the third quarter, so Tonkawa with the initial mistake, but they get it back.
You know, Cashion has really had an issue with their center exchange, their snap exchange. I've noticed that here in this game. A lot of high snaps, low snaps, and got to get that down.
First down on the jet sweep. Turning it up on the near sideline and out to the 45-yard line is Kai Day. He'll pick up about 4 on first down. Bring up second down and 6 for Kai Day, his third.
We're going to transition now to the Ringwood Red Devils, hosted by the Cherokee Chiefs.
We'll see what happens. McHenry drops back.
Throws it to Roberts. Jumps
A little
out.
high. We only got about 3 yards on that. We're going to have to keep chipping away. So we're about 3rd and 6. We got to get downfield. We've got to try to hit something downfield on them. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Cherokee trails Ringwood 30-0.
McHenry with the keeper.
McHenry busts one's out around the corner.
Make it down the sideline. He's being chased, and he scores.
Kai McHenry for the touchdown.
That's what
60
we needed.
yards. Kai McHenry.
Well, we knew he's capable of. He gets enough room. He can break it. Nice run there by McHenry, being patient, letting the hole open up and just hitting it.
You know, McHenry.
We're going to move back now to the Skordle game of the week, where the Cashion Wildcats are at the Tonkawa Buccaneers for their respective district championship.
It's another tricky situation if you're Tonkawa here going for it and giving the ball back to somebody at midfield, but obviously down 2 scores. It's kind of what you got to do here. I'm giving the ball to 5 on inside zone play.
Big play, 4th down and a long 2.
Got him.
Jackson turns the corner.
Ooh, that's a hold.
And across the 40-yard line down to the 37, no flag. Move the chains. First down, a gain of 12 for Cam Jackson.
I mean, the hold was after he had gained yardage, but it looked like Fippen kind of got ahead on the edge. But that's the dynamic player. We talked about him. Get the ball to 5. Keep giving it to him if you're Tonkawa, right?
83 yards rushing on 12 carries now for Cam Jackson. And he's only a junior. He's back next year. First and 10 from the 37. Off to Kai Day, turns it up to the 30-yard line. to the 20 to the 15 to the house. Touchdown, Tonkawa.
That's the
as
play they
Ty
need.
Day with the huge carry. That's actually going to be a pass completion on the jet sweep as it was flipped forward by the quarterback Ryan Morgan. A 37-yard touchdown hookup.
And that's exactly what Tonkawa needed there. Obviously get in a situation, pick up a big fourth down play and then come right back. They really like that jet sweep play. They've been running that play quite a bit here. And what makes it work is the action going the opposite direction.
We're going to move now to the Hara-Blanchard game where the score is 7 Hara, Blanchard 32 in the third quarter.
Third down. Panthers have not had much luck converting on the third downs tonight. Perhaps they can turn that around on this drive.
If we move it forward a little bit, we're in field goal range right here.
Indeed.
But a touchdown sure would be prettier.
Boone takes the snap. Just another screen pass out to Jeremiah Masara, and he will be just barely short of the first down. It's going to be about 4th and 1. They're calling it officially 4th and 2. And once again, this Hara Panthers offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
We haven't been too favorable with our fourth down conversions, but hopefully we can punch this one through. It's crucial that we do. We're out here on the 23-yard line. There's lots of motion.
Another shift of personnel. Direct snap to Nick Moore. He has the first down. And Moore, he's going to go all the way. It's a touchdown, Panthers!
Huge play from the Panthers right there, that direct.
We're going to move now to the Preg Red Devils at the Jones Longhorns game, and we talked about this before going into the halftime. The Jones Longhorn quarterback, number 3, Carson May, has been committed to Iowa.
Davis under center, kind of a compact formation here for Preg. He'll turn around and hand it to Trevor McGinnis, who's got room around the right-hand side as he bulldozes somebody. We got a flag thrown at about the 31-yard.
We're going to move now to the Noble Ardmore game where the score is still tied 14-14 in the third quarter.
It looks like he had him on him pretty good. It just
62 and 25, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are big boys. 62 is Quentin Shepard.
Yeah, he's a big one.
And 65, Gavin Lewis. You say 65?
No, 25.
Oh, I'm sorry, 25. Yeah, that's C.J. Williams. So.
Colin Fisher throws to the left, hits Trevor Wardrop in his hands, and then bounces right out of bounds. So missed that one.
I always like it when the receiver drops the ball, but the defender gives the wave the hands like he did something to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you had nothing to do with that play, number 4, but he just dropped the ball. So, that always gets me when that happens.
It is funny. You see that in the NFL though all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Trevor Wardrop with a nice catch. Oh, it holds his balance.
Just go down right there.
There you go. You're at the 20-yard line, first down. Putting them on skates all around them.
Yeah, that's a good long crossing pattern there for Wardrop. Good throw, good catch, and good yak right there. Little yards after the catch right there, fellas. So good drive. Let's go, baby. Keep this rolling. But man, he was pretty shifty right there, wasn't he?
Yeah, I loved it. That was a great throw though too by Colin. He saw him wide open over on the right hand side and just put it right on him.
Great job, offensive line, man. Giving him
nice help ball. He's got Brandon. Oh, you got to throw the. Are you?
Is that maybe not a catchable ball, man?
Well, it maybe kind of threw it behind him. He was he had him there initially.
Took his head off.
It could have went either way, but he got him right as the ball was sailing over his head. So Scotty and Matt, I think it might be a good no call there, to be honest with you.
All right.
Because like Scotty said, I don't think it was catchable. But I saw what you're.
I got David show me the replay of that up here in the booth, and I'm like, oh man, he tore his head off. Okay, so
Ardmore jump there, guys.
No, they got us.
Ball started the call against the.
Oh, he actually. Ooh, well, yeah. Okay, so it's gonna move back 5.
It's still second down.
Yep.
9 minutes, 10 seconds left.
Yep.
In the third quarter. Lots of time, good field position. Nice drive to get the
Jackson was not set.
half started.
Touchdown. Wardrop.
Nice.
That's the second one in their face right there. That's a nice
There we
throw.
go.
Great touchdown, Trevor.
Nice job. Good pass there. Kind of roll it to his left. Wardrop gets by Evan Smith. Throws it to the only person that can catch it is Wardrop. Nice job in the back of the end zone. So nice start to this opening drive in the third quarter here, fellas.
Just went one-on-one with him and just took it to him. Way to go, Trevor Wardrop.
That was nice right there.
9 minutes, 3 seconds. The Bears are up 20-14.
We're going to go back now to the Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers for their respective district championship. This is also the Skordle game of the week. That's where Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst are reporting from.
Cashion kind of snuck him in there. That one other additional player could have made a difference.
First down and 10 from the 41. Big moment for Cashion going forward on 4th and 1 and converting. Harmon looking left. Chased right. Has a man to beat to the 50-yard line and down to the 48. That'll be a first down.
What
all
a
Ben
hustle.
Harmon right there. All Ben Harmon on that run as he was able to shake Kai Day.
Man, what a hustle by 59 from Tonkawa. You just don't see defensive linemen run down field like that. Big time credit for Tonkawa. Their players play hard.
They'll mark it at the 50, so it's going to be just shy of the first down. They've got to get to the inside the 50-yard line to about the 49.
It seemed like a strange spot. I know the Cashion fans are not happy about it, but I thought he got well past the 50-yard line. His knee may have
I
went
thought he
down.
did too, yeah.
And obviously the refs have a lot better view over there than we do.
3.5 to play, third quarter. Nabavi.
Nothing.
And he won't get there
Oh,
in
he
the
moved
second
forward.
effort maybe, but they're pushing him back now. Forward progress will get him back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So it'll be third down and very short.
That was big 72 there that time, Mendoza.
Dante Mendoza.
I think he actually may have gained about a half a yard, believe it or not.
Third down and 1.
It's a long one. Look for Ben Harmon to run it here.
To the near side, Harmon, first down and a little bit more as he's tackled from behind by Noah Campbell. He needed a yard. He picks up 2 to the 48.
We're going to move now to the Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers, where the score is 21-14 in the third quarter.
It sure didn't seem like they went to him a whole lot in the first half.
Well, he got banged up there a little bit in that first drive, I believe. So
Little screen pass on the outside. Number 4, the speedster. He's got the ball on the outside.
that's what they did all last week, fellas. And we had a holding here that we missed. So, I mean, Logan Kirby's getting held. His arms go up. They don't throw the flag, so they missed one right there. And Max better be careful. Don't get a penalty here. I mean, hey, but it goes both ways, I guess. But
quick strike.
Yeah, that's.
We're going to transition back now to the Skordle game of the week, the Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers, where the score is 14-8 with 1:49 left in the third quarter.
Tonkawa will take over on their 41-yard line, 2:03 to play. As I said, only the 7th interception Ben Harmon has thrown this year. And for Kai Day, that's his 4th pick of the year, team leading 4th interception. First down and 10 from the 41. Speed option pitch behind Jackson, ball loose. Cashion has it.
Right back at him, big time for Cashion.
Boy, I tell you what.
Major mistake.
Back-to-back here in the third quarter, we've had back-to-back turnovers. And Cashion will get it back and take over. Better field position now at the 27-yard line. A loss of 14.
Man, just a lot. Same situation, turnover. So see if Cashion can capitalize on a touchdown, because that's what happened last time for Tonkawa. They scored on the second turnover.
Cashion will take over, first down and 10, 27-yard line. With 1:57 to play in the third quarter, this is the second time that Cashion has started a drive in Tonkawa territory here in the third quarter.
Well, and Cashion needs to get down and run their play because they're getting ready to get a delay a game shortly.
Nabavi.
Good run.
Running room down to the 20-yard line.
Cashion's line has done such a better job in the second half blocking up front. It's been the difference so far if Cashion can punch it into the end zone.
Kai Day with the tackle. Now Nabavi over 100 yards rushing, 14 carries for 105. First down or second down and 3.
You know, one thing we've seen Cashion do is they are running that play clock down low, too, every time.
Hand off Nabavi on the counter. Inside the 20-yard line, move the chains first down to the 17. He'll pick up 3. Mendoza with the stop. A minute and change left in this one. They'll stop the clock while they set the change. So Cashion would love to just milk some clock, get out of this third quarter, maybe score early fourth quarter to go up by 2 touchdowns again if they could. Boy, turnovers have been huge in this ball game.
Yes,
Tonkawa scored on a Cashion turnover to get it back to 14-8. Then they got a turnover to get a ball right back, but they gave it right back to Cashion moments later.
Just back-to-back turnovers. Same thing happened on the last possession before that Tonkawa capitalized on.
First down and 10. In the red zone at the 17. Harmon trying to find some room.
Good run.
Inside the 10, down to the 9. A late flag from behind. Was there a hold late?
It looks like it. Block in the back.
So it's coming back from the spot. So they'll mark it off from the 12. So a 5-yard gain on the run, then the penalty. They'll mark it back to the 23-yard line. So first down and 15 now from the 23. Lagasse has it. Down to the near sideline, steps out at about the 15. Boy, he is so dangerous in space. He gets it to the 16-yard line, a gain of 7.
And, I mean, that's one of those situations we see a lot collegiately. People complain about how far people are playing off the ball, but when you have a dynamic player like that that runs those kind of routes, sometimes just popping up and throwing to him quick's the best play you got in your playbook.
Second and 9. Harmon checks to the near sideline. Off the left side, Harmon down to the 14-yard line. Kai Day with the tackle.
That'll be the last play of the quarter.
Should be. So they'll trek down to the other end as we'll start the fourth quarter. And it will be third down and about 7. As they'll mark the ball at the 14-yard line. Gain of 3, we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the game of the week on Skordle, presented by High Plains Insurance.
We're going to transition now to the Noble Ardmore game where Ardmore missed the extra point, and the score is now 21-20.
Exactly. It looked like they grabbed his back of his helmet too, Scotty, right there from where we're standing.
Yep.
I think the coaches want that as well. But and once again, here we go. Just keep grinding this down the field here.
Amanda, I do want to say happy birthday to you, too. So that play was for you.
Absolutely. Happy birthday. I call her Mandy, fellas, because in high school it was Mandy.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was Mandy Tate back in the day. So, hey, happy birthday, Mandy Tate. How about that?
There you go.
21. How's that feel, Amanda?
That's good stuff. Nice. Once again, first down carry for Colin Thomas. Takes that about 7 right up the middle. So very nice play for Colin Thomas on that first down carry.
Ooh, that was a high snap. Colin Thomas with the ball over on the left. Oh, he's got a nice little move on the outside. He looks like he's going to break it all the way down to the 5-yard line. Nicely done. Colin Thomas with the move on the outside.
There we go. And guys, with the other thing I kind of noticed, we're starting to wear down that offensive line, or excuse me, the defensive line. Our offensive line has done a tremendous job tonight, guys. I give them a ton of credit.
Across the board, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
just more physical everything than these kids are.
I'll
Absolutely.
tell you what, the move by putting Jackson Stewart on the line, what a brilliant move that has been. The kid has, like I said, he's been a...
We're going to split the screen now with the Cashin Tonkawa Buccaneers Skordle game of the week along with the Noble Ardmore game.
Is obviously, because you're obviously going to go for it down on fourth down. So that's the thought process here. Don't try to get it all in one play. So 2 plays to get 7 yards. Well, I guess 8 yards, right?
Nabavi flank to the left of Harmon. Slot left, wide out to the left side. They'll put the man in motion, hand off to Nabavi, angling right behind the block. If he'd have ran behind the block and he gets inside the 10. Well, I tell you what, it looked like for a second he was going to bounce it outside, but he turned it up.
He needed to, too. He almost cut a little too late, but, man, he drug about 4 defenders, too, about 3 additional yards.
Gaining 7. Should be first and goal. Are they saying third? Let's see here. They're going to measure this?
It looks like it. Maybe a little short, maybe.
Yeah, ball is marked at between the 7 and 8.
Is that we are going to do in order to score. I'm sure of it. This has too many times inside the 1. Colin Fisher brings Trevor Wardrop in motion. He rolls to the right. He's looking to his right. Sees somebody, and he throws right over the top. And that's incomplete pass. It'd be 4th down, and it would bring up 4th down and 1 yard to go.
Golly, guys, we've seen this too many times, man.
You know,
we get on the 1 yard line.
Go ahead.
There is no thought to even kick the field goal here.
Yeah.
Well, and that was a conversation that Shane and I had right after the half, and we had some technical difficulties here, human difficulties actually, and we asked about the why didn't we kick a field goal at the end of the half? And it could be a 7-point game by that 3 points.
Noble Faithful up loud and proud, guys.
And I saw him running down the field to call timeout.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Better hurry up and get the play off.
It'll be Harmon.
He got it.
First down to the 5 as he just powered his way forward, gaining a big 2 yards. Here comes the 8th play of the drive that started back at the Tonkawa 27-yard line after the fumble. First and goal at the 5.
Well, and if you're cashing here, too, you cannot have any false starts, penalties, or negative plays from the 5. You just, run your stuff, and you should be able to pound it in. Of course, I say that. Tonkawa's D-line is tough.
Nabavi tries to bounce it outside, and he'll be pushed back.
But he falls forward for about – he really fell forward right to the 5. Pretty amazing effort by him. It's amazing.
Was Jake Morgan, who was the last guy to push him back. And
I bet they're going to roll Colin to the right side here.
Brings Logan Kirby in motion, comes across. Colin Fisher rolls to his left, throws to his right.
Touchdown, Brandon.
Throws in the air. That's a touchdown. Noble Bears got a flag on the play.
Harmon around the right side.
He's getting to get in.
Just to the edge, touchdown. Ben Harmon scores his 5th rushing touchdown of the season from 5 yards out. And Cashin goes back up 2 possessions, 20-8.
Probably see Cashin go for 2 here, obviously. Big touchdown there for Cashin.
Touchdown comes with 10:13 to play in the ball game. That's a big one.
Oh, no, they are going to kick the extra point. What do I know, right?
Yeah, Bryson Hogan.
We're going to go back now to the Noble Ardmore game where that touchdown was called back due to a penalty.
There. I mean, what is
how do you not go downfield?
Caden Reed cannot do anything else there.
So literally, Caden Reed makes a block. He steps forward maybe 1 yard because he's right on the goal line, and they call him, the alignment downfield.
Jiminy Christmas now.
Tavian moved in the backfield, guys.
I mean,
and then here, the crowd gets louder and louder, and so this one is
Matt,
going
I'm
to be.
sorry to cut you off, but that cannot be called, guys. You're absolutely right. He's 1 yard off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they go
How
back.
is that
They
called?
see that. They go back and
That
see
is the
that.
absolute wrong call.
They're going to go back and see that as officials, and they're going to be like, "Man, we blew it on that one. We blew it." Because when the ball is snapped at the 1 yard line and he moves forward 1 yard, what's he going to do?
You have like a 3 or 4 yard window to move.
Exactly. Yeah, there's definitely this space that you get. That being said, Brandon Harper.
I mean, they blew it, guys.
3 yard line.
Absolutely blew it. That's the wrong call 100% of the time.
Okay.
So you got to regroup right here.
You do. I mean, you really got to regroup. And you got the same players that are right there ready to go. They got to come back in and just regroup themselves. They're only up a point. There's 4 minutes, 50 seconds quarter.
Yeah, that was really, really bad right
I'm
there,
going to bite my
guys.
tongue, guys.
Hey, there's no reason to.
We're going to transition now to the Hara-Blanchard game where the score is 20-39 with Blanchard being in the pay dirt territory.
As possible here. Lamanick is tackled for a loss, and the ball is fumbled out of bounds.
We got a 2nd and 12 here.
Frazier takes the snap. He throws it out to Garrett. Garrett breaks the tackle, and he is met probably back at the line of scrimmage there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 or 10. 3rd and 10 on the 13-yard line.
This is big for the Panthers. If they can hold them here, it's going to be a big shift for them.
Already there have been about 10 touchdowns scored. With 8 minutes and 56 seconds left to go, there may be multiple more. Frazier hands it off on the reverse to Garrett, and he is taken out of bounds, and he will not get the first down. It's going to be 4th and probably 8 or so.
He was taken out of bounds at that 11-yard line.
It looks like a number 62 got in there and had a pancake block on one of the Panthers' defensive ends.
We've got a 4th and 8 for the Lions. This is big news for the Panthers. If they hold them here, they will have the ball at the 11-yard line going. Looks like the Lions are going to go for it. There's not much else they can do from this range. And it looks like we got a timeout.
And with that, we shall go to another commercial break. Thanks for watching.
We're going to go back now to the Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers, where there's their respective district championship as well as the Skordle game of the week, where Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst are reporting.
Flood route that they're going to run, and I'm going to guess they're going to probably roll out to this side of the field.
3rd down and 13. If they don't get this, it'll be a big decision to be made on the next play.
Oh, false start.
And make it 3rd down and 18 now.
And this might change the play call, so.
Back to the 31.
So obviously you're Cashion. You want to play something safe here and don't get too aggressive with any kind of blitzing. And with a 3rd and almost 20, you don't have a lot of plays in your book for that.
So now 3rd down and 18. Morgan looking back to the right. There's Kai Day.
Nice.
Day makes the catch Another huge play. Morgan to Kai Day, the longest completion of the night, down to the 39-yard line of Cashin. That is a big, big first down conversion.
What a great play by Tonkawa. They ran the action towards us and threw back to Day. Man, Day is a dynamic athlete.
We're going to transition over to the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets at the Heritage Hall Chargers, where that game is wrapping up. The score 50-7 with 10 seconds remaining in the game. Kingfisher will now move on to 6-3 in their season, and the Heritage Hall Chargers will move to 9-0.
Play call by I need to keep talking about it, but man, what a great play call.
Jackson turns it up, and he'll step out of bounds inside the.
It's going to be a hold this time.
Flag lying at the 37-yard line. Boy, that was a much-needed play for the Buccaneers to keep their hopes alive. Although now it'll be first down and long.
Personal foul.
Oh, man.
Chop block.
So 15 yards.
Boy, that's a big penalty. But the way Jackson's running the ball, just keep handing it to him. You know, I mean, he's getting 8 and 10 yards a chunk, which Tonkawa's done a good job of sticking with their playbook here.
Back to the 48-yard.
We're going to leave the game of the week and go to the Hara-Blanchard game, where the score is 20-39 in the fourth quarter.
They just turned over the fourth down, so the Panthers are in a hot spot to get the ball, but if they do turn it back and make them redo the play, this could be bad news for them.
Well, can they redo the play if there was an interception? I would guess it would depend on the circumstances, wouldn't it?
It would depend on the circumstances in that case.
It is a block in the band, but the Panthers will retain the ball.
The Lions have the ball on first and goal.
First and 10 from the 8. Long way to go.
That was big good news for the Lions. That's bad news for the Panthers. Oh, wait, no, never mind. The Panthers have the ball.
Indeed. Nick Moore comes ahead. It's hard to say how many yards he gained. Maybe 4 on the play.
Got 3 yards on that for 2nd and 7. Never mind, the official just called over and said it was a 2nd and 6, but the scoreboard.
We're going to leave this game and go over to the Noble Ardmore game.
Oh, Tigers got it at the 15, guys.
At the 15-yard line, that kid got lit up.
Probably 12.
Lit up. He got lit up.
Yeah, he did. Good job there. Man, I wish we'd have jumped on that. Good job. I don't know who pursued that, but that was outstanding.
Well, you know, it's just that we really.
A score update from the OCS-Hennessy game. OCS will win 42-14 against Tennessee.
McDonald goes in, guys. Fresh legs.
There we go.
Who came out?
Teener.
Yeah, Braden McDonald's now.
Braden McDonald's in, and Barrett's also on the sideline.
Well, you got to figure this is a pass it down, Scotty.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, you got to go cover the middle, guys.
Yeah, cover the middle. There he goes. There we go. Get over his head.
No, it's
okay,
over his head.
right there.
It's over his head. Good job.
Okay,
you know, the kid that came in that looked like he was about to,
We're going to move back now to the Cashin Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers for the Skordle game of the week.
So now 3rd down and about 6.
And if you're Tonkawa, obviously 2 plays to get 6 yards. That's obviously the situation you're in here with, the clock ticking under 7 minutes now here in the fourth quarter.
7th play of the drive. Started back at their 39-yard line. They're now at the Cashin 35.
Pass. They got him, too. Not a good ball.
Down the middle of the field into traffic. The ball is deflected away and incomplete.
Whoa.
Noah Campbell had it in his hands for a moment.
I really like the play call, actually, from Tonkawa there because they've been running that play, and they had him beat. Just a great defensive play and almost an incredible catch by Tonkawa.
So now it's 4th down and 6.
This is a big play, obviously, here.
6.5 to play, so yes, they have got to come down here, convert this, and score if they want to stay in this ball game. They cannot afford to give the ball back to Cashin right now.
Little option play, and he won't get it.
Morgan will get within about 3 yards, but not nearly enough, and that will end the drive.
You know, and that's a situation, too, where you don't want to take the ball out of Five's hands. I mean, if you're going to live and die, you're going to live and die with Five, right? And
we're going to move now to the Hara-Blanchard game where the score is 20-39 in the fourth quarter of play.
Left in this quarter right here, this half, actually. 2nd down and 6 for the Lions. Looks like they're setting up wide. It looks like they're trying to get it in right here, right now. We've got 4 receivers out, 3 on the far side.
Frazier takes the snap and he hands it off to Garrett.
Oh.
No, he keeps it himself.
He keeps it himself. He faked it.
He's on the outside. He's going to be pushed out on the inside of the 5-yard line.
Well, we've got 1st and 2 right here. Massive play by Frazier.
This score will turn a difficult deficit into a tremendous deficit for the Panthers.
That is if they get it in. Oh, there's going to be a couple flags right there. It looks like it might be offsides for the Panthers.
Offsides for the Panthers. I don't know if the Lions are using a hard count or something, but the Panthers are just making a lot of mental errors tonight.
They are. Specifically offsides. I've seen a lot of offsides tonight.
What is that, the 4th or 5th?
I believe that's the 4th. And remember, we didn't have any flags in the 1st. So this has only been these past 3 quarters. Oh,
and
another
offsides.
Back to back. It's going to be 1st and inches, it looks like, after this. That would be the 5th offsides for them tonight.
Now, the Panthers would have been doing all right if it weren't for the offsides and the turnovers.
This is true. It looks like they're just going to keep them there on the 1st and 1 still. They got them set up 1st and half of a yard. All they got to do is punch his ball in, and they got it. Oh, he gets held back. Lost 2 yards.
That's going to bring up about 2nd and 3.
That was a big play by the Panthers. But it just gives them more wiggle room to work with to get that ball in.
Less than.
Right here at the top of 5 minutes left in this game. We're still looking at 39-20. They're starting to set the field again.
Less than 5 minutes left to go here in the game. Less than 5 yards here to go on the drive.
Oh,
it's a quarterback keeper.
Frazier kept it. It looks like a gain of 1 yard. Hara here making some massive stops. Looking at a 3rd down and 2 yards.
We're going to quickly transition to the Noble-Ardmore game where it's 4th down, the score 21-20 Noble.
So,
nobody on our broadcast can play. What are we doing?
Oh my God, we're going for this, guys.
He's open. Oh, he gets tripped. He trips over his feet.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's gotten to the point now where they're not even, our guys may be getting onto him too much, not even wanting to call anything at this point. So.
We're going to transition now to the Ringwood Red Devils at the Cherokee Chiefs.
McHenry takes the direct snap, and he is stopped in the backfield.
McHenry, the ball carrier. Short box on the play, 2nd and goal.
For those of you watching, we switch over from the Blanchard-Hara game. Blanchard did score on that drive, making the score 45-20, with the field goal attempt good.
Twins left, McHenry shotgun.
Cherokee needs to bow up here and punch one in.
Option pitches it out.
Golden's going to get it in.
Yeah,
oh, and it's...
I saw it. Holding. Coming back.
We're going to transition now to the game of the week, the Cashion Wildcats at the Tonkawa Buccaneers.
And you've got a running back like Cam Jackson you've got a chance to go far in the playoffs. And I think this is probably one of the better districts in the state. I don't know if you'd agree with me, Tom, or
I
not.
would.
But so you're going to see these two teams probably make it quite a ways is what I expect. And Tonkawa fans that are out there, if they happen to be watching this, you got to be happy with their team. And you're a little disappointed with the fumble turnover. You get the ball back, you have a chance to go down and tie it. But that's what happens with two really good teams play. Turnovers are kind of the big difference.
Donovan Grind with a tackle to stop last time. Dominic Grind, excuse me. 3rd down and 4. Harmon to throw.
Got him.
Wide open and running it in for the touchdown. That's a big play to put this one away. Landon Lagasse, his 2nd touchdown reception of the night. 39-yard hookup. 27-8, ball game. Made it look easy, too.
E-Rob.
So 27-8, the extra point upcoming.
We're going to leave the game of the week where Cashion has just scored. We're going to transition now to the Luther Perry game where the score is 19-14, Luther in the 4th quarter.
Should have possession.
3rd down.
Should be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and long. I think we're trying to go with the halfback power, the
Looked like it.
reverse pass right there. We had that earlier tonight and missed Dylan wide open.
Yeah, Des threw a good ball early
Yep.
on, just overshot him just a little bit.
Luther defense is flying around, getting some pressure on us. Those young guys up front for us. That youth is kind of showing up a little bit right here.
A score update from the Class B game. Ringwood Red Devils, at the Cherokee Chiefs. Ringwood Red Devils will win that game 36-6, moving them to 8-1, while the Cherokee Chiefs will move to 4-6.
Well,
Caden escapes.
Caden's going to take off.
Big hit. Both ways.
Dude, that's
both quarterbacks.
That right there.
That's their running back, isn't it? That was a big collision.
This is why football is collision sport and not a contact sport. That is a collision sport.
Timeout on the field, charge to the Maroons.
Caden's going to feel that one in the morning. Tough kid, though. Great kid. Playing hard right there.
Got it back to 4th and manageable.
I'm glad that wasn't his basketball coach that took that hit.
Basketball coach wouldn't have escaped the pressure.
So 4th and 13 would come out of the timeout. I think it's the last timeout for Coach Cole. So 4th and 13. Picked up a big 1st down last time on 4th and long. So we'll see what they dial up right here.
We're going to move now to the Prague Red Devils at the Jones Longhorns, where the score is 34-35 in the 4th quarter.
McGinnis is the monster back, we'll call it. Thornton's next to him, and Ald is set as the wing back to the right. Tripp's going to go under center here.
We'll be right back with this game. We're going to quickly transition over to the Noble-Ardmore game, where Noble is in the pay dirt territory.
Credit there, man.
CT's coming out, Tavian's going in, guys.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. That was a tough one for sure. The score just changed at at Guthrie. The score is 20-13, Bishop McGinnis.
Wow, okay.
So they just scored on them, so here we go.
That's at Guthrie, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, oh yeah, at Guthrie, that's right. Ooh, high snap.
Oh, you got Brandon.
Boom. Oh, man.
Yeah, that
that one was close, right?
Yeah, that'd have been a tough one there. So
Antoine Smith just chimed in and said, "Give me 6." I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Well, Facebook is where you got to go to in order to answer the question for trivia time. I know you guys can do it. You guys know Noble football. Come on now. 1,000-yard rusher, the very first one. Very first 1,000-yard rusher. I got a.
I have one, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to participate.
touchdown! Right there. There we go. Nice.
And that's Trevor
Woodruff,
third touchdown.
There we go.
That's a track hit. That's a hat trick.
That's a hat trick. That's right.
Yeah, that was very nice right there. So, again, just a great time for Colin. Well done on the offensive line. A nice slant route to Trevor Woodruff, right on the money for the 6.
Hey, Shane, real quick, do we go for 2 here?
Nope. We're going for 1. So that
so
that's going to bring us. Hold on. So
Yeah, it's going to be a one-possession game.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Scotty. So yeah. Well, they'll have to go for 2 themselves. They'll have to score 2.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
We got to get that.
Oh,
Yeah, we got it.
He got a good rush on that ball. But
Yeah, number 27 came in from the right side.
In the fourth quarter, the Noble Bears are up on the number 16 in the state in Class 5A against the Ardmore Tigers, and they're at home. Noble Bears got a great chance here in the fourth quarter. You guys stay tuned. We'll be right back here at noblebears.tv.
Hey guys, Nathan's Automotive, proud supporter of Noble Athletics. We work on all makes and models specializing in...
We're going to go back now to the Preg-Jones game where the score is 34-35 in a tight game here in the fourth quarter.
Excellent cut back there by Trip Davis as he's forced out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, and that's another first down for Preg. Oh, the ball's going to be placed at the 21-yard line. I thought they were at the 15. Maybe it was a 20. All right, so 1st and 10, ball at the 21 of the Longhorns. 7:52 left in the game. If you're just joining us or just started, Preg was pretty flat in the first half. That's not been the way the second half. They've been firing on all cylinders. Davis hands it off to McGinnis, and he's loose up the middle, across the 10, trucks a guy at about the 7, and that's where they'll bring him down. Tackle was made by number 5 of the Longhorns. That's Luke Hildebrand. And if that guy isn't there, McGinnis is going to score there. 1st and goal, folks. 7:39 left on the clock and counting. See if we can punch this in right here. Ald, Thornton, and McGinnis the backs. Davis in the shotgun. Takes the snap, turns and hands it to him. No, he fakes it, pitches it out to Thornton. He's got room. And Thornton jumps, dives for the end zone. Oh, he's got to be a touchdown, Preg.
There we go. There we go. Come on now.
Touchdown, Red Devils, Xavier Thornton. As the fake to McGinnis gets him guessing, and Tripp pitches the ball out to him, and I'm telling you, man, he leaps.
We're going to go now to the Skordle game of the week where the Cashion Wildcats will beat the Tonkawa Buccaneers. That will also make the Cashion Wildcats the district champions for that game. That's the Skordle game of the week. Thanks to Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst who were at that game. The Cashion Wildcats will now move to 8-1 in their season, while the Tonkawa Buccaneers will move to 7-2.
Not really sure what's going on here. Oh, so they're asking, it's got to be on Jones because they're asking Hedge if he wants it on the kickoff or the extra point.
We're going to move now to the Luther Perry game where the score is 19-14 in the fourth quarter.
Got trips to the right, nobody on the left. It'd be a boot this way or a screen that way. We roll out to the right.
Ball in the end zone.
Oh, pass is intercepted.
In the end zone.
Cade trying to make a play right there. 4 seconds on the clock. That'll finish up our ball game after a snap. Score being Luther 19, Perry 14. Great game.
Perry on the first half. Luther came back. Second half.
Like to think,
yeah. Two teams fighting for a home playoff spot.
Thank our community here coming out and watching, supporting our seniors, honoring our seniors before the game. I think that means we'll be traveling.
We're going to move now to the Noble Ardmore game. A score update: the Hera Panthers will fall to the sorry about that. The Hera Panthers will fall 20-46 to Blanchard, moving Blanchard to 7-2 this season, and Hera will now move to 6-3.
Thanks for watching, man. NobleBears.tv. Tune in.
Yeah, well, here we go. Get a little.
The screen pass. Oh,
yeah,
he didn't. He felt that one coming.
He sure did. He saw Fred.
Yeah.
So we had
then he's talking smack. Look at him. And then he's talking. And then he's talking. So he just missed the ball.
Yeah, he had a third. We had about a third down and about 18, and he heard the footsteps of Wardrop. It was just going to be kind of a quick out route. Not much to it.
Slim missed the ball, and he's talking. I don't understand that.
So here we go. Sets up a huge third down and 18 here, guys. deep, kind of mid-range here in their territory. So this will be a huge stop for the Bears
Coach,
right
I wish
now.
I saw a safety deeper than 5 yards
Yeah,
off
I
the line
know
of
it.
scrimmage, Coach.
Yeah, I agree.
dang
I
it.
agree. Just watch the kid out of the
You're
back.
18 yards.
Yeah, going down the middle. There he goes. There he goes. Right down the middle.
A little pressure on the outside.
Oski.
Yeah, he catch right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Ouch.
That's going to bring 4th and 18. Noble Bears made a nice stand there.
Yes,
on
they
fourth
did.
down.
So Hale Swanson moves to his right, and his target was Jackson Hedger. Hit him by the hands, and he just kind of fell out of there. So they are going to punt this ball back to us.
You know,
we're going to have 2 guys back here. This is
that brings up another Ardmore 4th down. So let's go.
There you go, Matt Maroons.
Oh, man, so here we go.
Salt in the wound.
No, I'm telling you, I couldn't help that one.
Let's go ahead and let's methodically take this down the field and score to get really put the pressure on him at this point.
They're giving him some respect. Oh, definitely don't touch him.
Just field it.
Oh,
there you go.
that
Yeah,
took
there you
a sidewinder
I
bounce
thought it was
right
going to
there.
take a bounce. So right at the 19. Okay. Nice job there.
We got any more answers on the trivia question? You guys, the first 1,000-yard rusher in Noble history, it wasn't that long ago, was it now? I mean, are you going to give anybody a hint, or are you just going to go ahead and keep guessing?
No, let's just let this go a little bit longer. This
Okay.
is a really good one here.
Okay.
Courtesy Randy Kersey gave us this trivia question, so it is a really, really good one. Okay, I see Jacob Lauk. It's not Eugene Smith.
A score update from the Luther Lions at the Perry Maroons. The Luther Lions will beat the Perry Maroons 19-14. That will move the Luther Lions this season to 5-4, and the Perry Maroons will go to 6-3.
Hitchcock.
Has he been playing tonight?
Yeah, I think he just checked back in, guys. So, yeah,
him
no
out
doubt.
there.
I noticed after that last possession, he was over here and he was getting some water, and he was sweat. Had some pretty good sweat going. So.
Yeah, that's.
Was that the hold?
I don't know.
We're going to move now to the Preg Jones game in a tight ball game here in the fourth quarter, where the score is 42-41.
And the kick is good. 42-all, 6:59. We'll be back with the kickoff.
Pigs in Piedmont, Oklahoma. They're following tonight.
There's nothing called on that one. That was crazy.
That boy Colin, hey, good job. He avoided that first
Second,
contact
third
there.
effort. Yeah.
So the kid had him dropped for a loss, but he was able to shed that block, or that tackle there, and he was able to get upfield for a short gain. So nice, tough run there for Colin Thomas.
I think we got another
I
answer
noticed,
from somebody.
Yeah,
that just
Dayla
came-
Hayes put in Lyndall Weaver. That is not correct, Dayla. Thank you for the guess, but it's not Lyndall Weaver. Oh, we got Brandon.
Beautiful
That's
throw.
a nice job by Colin Fisher, guys.
Fisher with a throw on the outside.
I mean, I turned my back on him because I thought he was coming right at me, and
extended the play.
He extended the play. Yep.
Great job getting out of the pocket, and a nice job of Trevor Wardrop sitting down right at the first down marker. So let's move the chains right there. Tremendous, tremendous play there, guys.
Chad Williams chimed in and said, Jimmy Rollins?
No, it is not Jimmy Rollins. Nope, we're not Jimmy Rollins.
Keep it up. Go down through the list. You can remember them.
Hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball. Here we go.
Chad Williams is young though, so you know he can't remember back in the. Can you at least tell us? I mean, is this?
It's an older tailback. I'll say that. Older than later than 1990s.
70s, 80s, 90s.
We'll go 70s. That's going to probably
There you
give it
go.
away.
There you go.
Yeah, so 1970-ish,
Coach
70s,
Okay.
I should say.
Okay.
So in that area.
Coach comes home with a hint here for you guys. Come
Hey,
on.
this is my money I'm giving away.
Yeah,
So
I was going to say it's his money.
This
so
is the
he's gonna
Farmers
make it tough.
Insurance Shane Fisher Agency trivia question right here. Call for a free quote today.
There you go. Colin Fisher looks to his right. Got an open receiver. Pushes him out of bounds. Trevor Wardrop.
Yep, just right there. Right on the sideline. It's going to set up a short third down. And, again, that's been there all night, guys. Just a quick out route. We're going to have a short third down and about 3 here for the Bears. So
as you guys are looking at Facebook right now and thinking of your trivia question, there's also a place where you can go right now and vote on Reynolds Ford MVP Player of the Game.
First down.
Tavian Givens with the ball, holds on to it with both hands, gets a big first down for the Noble Bears as the clock ticks down. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left. Why is the clock stopped at 43?
Well, they're moving the chains.
Okay,
Move
okay,
the
okay,
chains.
okay,
There we go.
41.
There we go.
There he goes. Just move.
Set the chains. There we go. So now again, so this is kind of what we've talked about in the past, right? Kind of let that the shot clock roll down a little bit. You're not in any rush at this point.
Definitely not with this running attack going, Coach.
What's
No,
that?
definitely not with this running attack.
Exactly.
Moving,
So,
moving the ball, moving the chains.
Absolutely. So it's been just a tremendous effort here.
Hold on to that ball, Tavian.
Attaboy, good job. 4-5 right there. So
Now,
1st and 10, got about 4 there. Outstanding play.
I don't want to be Captain Obvious, but I'm sure
We're going to move now to the Preg Red Devils at the Jones Longhorns, where the score is 42-42, a tied ball game here in the fourth quarter.
Left ear and Jones. Ball placed on the 38-yard line of Jones. Again, second about 5. Davis in the shotgun this time. He'll take the snap, hand it off to Trevor, and he's got some room across the 30. Face mask! 20. So one of the Jones players grabs him by the face mask, and literally Trevor grabs him and throws him 5 yards downfield. That'll be a first down for Preg inside the 20-yard line. Ball will be placed on about the 18. 6:05 and counting. All right, so Davis under center here. He's got 10 seconds to snap it. He'll snap it, turn and hand it off to Trevor. Trevor makes one guy miss, trucks another one. He'll get a couple, maybe 3 here, down to about the 15-yard line. Man, he runs the ball hard. We'll call it 2nd and 7. Ball's placed on the 15. Preg can get another first down at about the 8-yard line. Thornton to the left, all to the right. McGinnis behind Davis in the shotgun. Handoff is fake to McGinnis, trips in trouble, hands it off to Thornton. He needs to cut it upfield, and he's going to lose a couple here. More than a couple, maybe about 5. He's tackled by almost the entire Jones team. All right, here we go. 3rd and long here. 3rd and about 11 or 12 for the Red Devils after they take a big loss there of about 5. 4:35 and counting. Again, this will be 2-down territory. There's no punting here. And we for sure ain't going to kick a field goal. All right, Davis in the shotgun. He's going to fake it to McGinnis, and he's going to cut it up. He's got a few rooms. Fakes a pitch, and he'll get to about the, see where they're going to mark him down at, 16, 17-yard line. Ball's placed on the 17, 4th and about 8 or 9. So if you've ever got a play, now is probably the time to use it. 3:57 and counting. And the Jones crowd comes to life. They're kind of shaking the whole floor here. Davis under center. He'll fake the handoff to a couple, and he's rolling out to the right. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. I don't know why he just didn't run it. Pass was intended for Jayon Friend, as Preg will turn it over on downs. Jayon was open. The pass again just off. Tripp hasn't really found his niche on the accuracy meter tonight. He had plenty of time to throw it. Could have ran it. He made the decision to throw it. He was open, just missed him a little bit. Still a tie ball game. 3:39 left. Jones will get the ball back at about the 16, 17-yard line. Mays under center. He's going to hand it off to his running back, and he is hit after a gain of about 1 or 2 by Trevor McGinnis.
We're going to double box the 2 games left here on the Skordle Pay Dirt Show. That would be the Preg at Jones game and the Noble at Ardmore game. Both are in pretty close scoring here in the fourth quarter.
So let's see what the Longhorns have dialed up here. May's got a couple of receivers on both sides. Number 10, Clayton Creasy's in the backfield with him. Again, May's only taken one snap under center, and it was a quarterback sneak. He's going to hand it off to Creasy, and he's going nowhere. Cooper Smith got him. That's going to be a loss of about 2 as Cooper got in there quick and snatched number 10, Creasy, up for a loss. So 3rd and about 9 now. Big play here for the Red Devil defense. We need to force them to punt here and give us a chance to go win this game with 2:30 and counting. Hedge has got to be thinking about some timeouts. I guess this play will decide what he's going to do timeout-wise. And we got a flag. Sideline warning against Jones this time. So again, that's the warning. It won't be a penalty. Each team gets a warning before they start moving the ball. So the next sideline warning against Jones will be a 5-yard penalty. 2:25 and counting now. 3rd and 9. May's got trips to the right, a single to the left. Look for the post route. That's exactly what they're going to do. Get him. They're going to miss him. He's holding him right there. Mays throws across the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 2, Caden Carl, and it's incomplete. 4th and 9.
Nice block up top. So, man.
21-yard line, guys.
All right, 21-yard line. That brings up first down for the Tigers with 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Congratulations, Anna Adkins, on a jet sweep over on the right.
String it out, string it out, string it out, string it out. All right, good pursuit right there.
Good pursuit and taken down by number 41, Jackson Stewart, who, and the helmet comes off. So definitely no. You can't put it. The kid literally tried to put it back on his head. You can't do that. And then Jackson Stewart
he's cramping up here.
So.
Yeah, good job also by Robbie Bear to extend that play down and kind of turn it back in, right? So
yeah, he was getting blocked downfield pretty hard though too, Coach. I wish he kind of gotten through that block a little better. But let's go ahead and take this with him. We've been on for a while, so we'll be right back here at Noble Bears.
42-42, 2 minutes left in the game. Craig has the ball at their own 42-yard line, near midfield. Davis in the shotgun. This crowd is loud. He's going to turn and fake it to McGinnis, fake it to Thornton. He'll keep it, and he's in trouble. He'll just smartly run out of bounds. He'll lose about 2 yards, but he literally had nowhere to go. They were not faked out on that play. Ooh, as the ref just smokes Hayden Stone right in the back of the head with the football. That was a pretty good throw right there by the ref. You know how they don't throw it over to like a normal football? They do the underhand thing. He just smokes Hayden in the back of the helmet. All right, ball's placed on the Red Devil 38 now. Loss of about 4 there. 2nd and 14. Davis in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it. No, he's going to fake it to McGinnis and then pitches it out to Thornton as he's drugged down by the back of his jersey. Thornton still dancing around. I have no idea how they have tackled him yet. Finally, they bring him down near the original line of scrimmage.
We're going to go back now to the Noble Bears at the Ardmore Tigers.
There's a motion. Looks a handoff up the middle. There's a big hole right up the middle. And number 26 for the Ardmore Tigers runs in. Who's the replacement there?
25, Matt.
Oh, it's 25. C.J. Williams, the replacement junior for
the replacement. Going for 2 right here.
And, of course, here comes 28 coming running back into the game. Kind of excited and fired up now. Isn't that something?
Yeah, so number 4 is down here, so that could be, just keep an eye on that. Number 4, Evan Smith, is cramping up for the Tigers. And like I said, he's been the guy matched up with Brandon all night defensively.
He's got his work cut out for him, for sure. There's no doubt about that, especially coming down this back stretch. It's going to be nice to see Brandon just release on somebody. I don't know who's going to be.
One stop defense. Let's go.
Yep. Swanson, number
6.
Number 6.
Yep, Cale Swanson, a really good quarterback, man. He's had a.
Looks to roll it right. Got a tight end rolling out. Looks like he's going to try to run for it. Noble Bears push him out of bounds. He did not get there.
They called him in, guys.
Yep. I mean, it's a hard angle from here, but it looks like he may have extended that arm over.
I got to see this replay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here it comes. Look at this, Coach.
Here it comes.
Brandon's saying he did not get in.
Well, guys, I'm just telling you, from our vantage point, which is right underneath us to the right, I hope our camera got a good shot at this.
Yeah, he's pretty elusive, guys.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
Yeah,
Did you see that left hand?
Oh, oh, boy. We just got flagged up here by Coach George.
You know, and unfortunately, he can't see that replay because he did switch his hand from his right. He was so
on the reception for the Longhorns. Again, same formation. Mays has got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Fakes the handoff. He's in trouble. He's going to wing it down the middle of the field. And Aiden Auld is going to get called for pass interference on Murphy. Flag was thrown near the Red Devil 30-yard line. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty. That'll move it into Red Devil territory at about the 40. First and 10, Jones. 44 seconds left in the game. And it looks like Craig is going to take their first timeout. Again, 44 seconds, score tied, 42-42. We'll be back after the timeout.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands.
We're going to transition now back to the Noble Ardmore game where the score is 28-28 in the fourth quarter.
You're exactly right. I mean, we're 9 games into the season, Shane, Matt. Go prove what you're made of right here.
Yeah, and you know, as you mentioned, great question early before the game, Matt. Are we what they say we are?
Right.
And if we can take this down and score, absolutely, man, we're right there. Oh, sorry, Dave.
Yep. Well, they're
hey,
going
and
to
guys, I just want to mention there's a little bit of frustration on the Noble sideline right now.
They have no idea that he switched his hand. They have no idea, and it should. I mean, they should be, because the way it looked from our vantage point, he didn't switch his hand. He held it in his right hand, but he did. Literally, Scotty, in airborne, he switches from his right hand to his left hand, and it crosses inside the.
That's an amazing play by the young man. Then you got to give him credit.
Okay, Nico Aurelio right here. This is going to be a high onside here. We're going to try to pin this right up at the 10-yard line, or we're just going to kick it deep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
that's even better. Yeah. I mean, that's perfect. That's what you want right there.
Okay. That's a kind of interesting call there. You kick it, kind of punch.
I would kick it myself.
We're going to go ahead and split your screen to the 2 remaining games for the Skordle Pay Dirt Show. That would be the Noble Ardmore game, which is tied 28-28, and the Preg Jones game, which is tied 42-42.
Receivers to his left and 1 to the right. He's going to fake the handoff again. He's in trouble. Going to wing one down the right-hand side. He's got him open. Touchdown, Jones. And again, the story of the reason why Jones has scored 48 points. They've scored 48 points on about 5 or 6 big plays. Both of our corners have been burnt multiple times on long pass throws when you know it's coming. And that's kind of been the story tonight. So Preg's only going to have 38 seconds here to try to tie this up or win it. Pinning the extra point here by Veers, number 14 for Jones. They've all been to the single receiver away from the trips. Extra point is good. 49-42 with 38 seconds left. And I guarantee you they're not going to give Tripp a chance to run
into the end zone. I mean, as many times as he caught such great plays all day today, that was the most important. And unfortunately, it went right through his hands. And as a receiver, when that ball is coming from up top and you're running full speed, and then you lose it from the point wherever it comes past your head and it comes down to your fingers, it just disappears on you. You know, and so that's where I think he lost track of it the last second or so.
Yeah, good call there, and man, good throw there. That just one you like to have back right here. But hey, guess what? We got a huge 3rd down and 7 right now.
Guys, we got to get a first down here because we definitely don't want to give the ball back to the Tigers.
And they would have tremendous field position too. So.
Colin Fisher rolls to his right, sees open receiver, puts it right on him.
Flag.
Hey, that flag comes in.
Got it. There it is.
So number 4, you can just sit there and do your hands like this, but you just pass interfered, young man.
So that's going to be a first down. Bears right there.
Give that young man credit. He's played his butt off.
Yeah, absolutely. Evan Smith, he was a great player. But, yeah, he was the kid that had the cramp issues down here. But that's going to be a pass interference. That's going to give us a first down, which is huge, guys.
Yeah, especially in that position because how far we were back there. So
I know the frustration is here, but there's no other frustration more than the the legal man downfield call. That was the worst call by far all night.
They're going to see it again.
Without a doubt.
Yeah,
They'll
there's
see it
no,
again.
yeah.
They'll see it again. Okay, so there's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The score is 28-28. Noble Bear fans are sitting on the edge of their seat.
Yep, here we go. So,
Go Tavian, go Tavian.
Tavian Givens with a hard run right over on the right-hand side.
Great job, Tavian. Good first down carry. Had a first and 10. He got about 7. So that's going to set up a 2nd down and 3 here for the Bears. So tremendous play, just a quick give to Tavian Givens. Finds a nice little hole on the right side of the line and picks up a nice gain there.
That's 2nd down, and there looks like it's 3 yards to go. 2 yards maybe. Tavian finds a hole over on the left-hand side. Picks up
Might be about a yard short, guys.
Yeah, but that was a hard, hard run
you're
for a
exactly
yard right there. Gets that clock down to 3:02. 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Now, the Tigers, they have 3 timeouts. 2 timeouts, and Noble has 1 timeout.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my gosh, Shane, you're not going to believe what you just showed me.
What?
Hold on. We're going to have to run this play, but we still got the replay of this 2-point conversion. And watch the ball as it comes out of his hands.
I couldn't.
Tavian Givens over on the left-hand
That's
side.
boy.
First down.
There we go. Good.
49-yard line, guys.
Great job on the first down. Tavian Givens, outstanding play right there. Just had a 3rd and 1, and it was close. He got about 2 there.
Can anybody tell me if you lose the ball as you're crossing over the goal?
Touchback.
Okay, you already knew where my question was going. If you
I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me.
If you lose the ball as you're crossing over the goal line, what happens?
Yeah, that's definitely a touchback. Oh, good catch there, boy.
Oh. Interesting. Phil Freeman with I looked at it a couple of times and
there we
saw
go. So
something I didn't like.
We had just a quick slant, just out route to Trevor Wardrip, about 4 there. Sets up a 2nd and 6. He did step out of bounds, so the clock has stopped.
Go Tavian.
Tavian.
Yes, with a nice
first
run
down.
over on the right-hand
Great
side.
job,
2
Tavian, right
minutes,
there.
6
Attaboy.
seconds. Great run for first down. That'd be a Noble Bear first down.
Guys, I can't say it enough. Tavian Givens is a different player right now than he was at the beginning of the season.
Absolutely.
He has completely turned his season around.
He's going to roll out to the left. He's going to keep it. There's no throwing here. They're going to do it. Tripp's going to cut it back to the middle. He'll get about 5 or 6 yards, and they're going to have to get up or call a timeout here. They quickly call a timeout with 17 seconds left. Gain of about 6 for Tripp. Ball's just across the 40. Timeout, Preg. All right, we'll be right back, guys. 17 seconds left.
And he takes another one down.
Yeah.
There's another one
So
on the
this
field.
kid's going to have to come off. I can't tell who that is. He's cramping up here. Oh, is that Scallion? Man, I hate to see that. That's Anton Scallion. That kid is he's a tremendous player, tough kid. It looks like
He's grabbing his right leg.
Yeah, he's been battling that all night. I don't know if it's his knee or his ankle, but he's a tremendous player, man. You hate to see him down on the turf right now.
Well, hopefully he gets up and everything's okay. We'll be right back here at NobleBears.tv.
In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and
10 seconds left, 2nd and 5. Cooper Smith is out here down to the left as a receiver. I can't really see who's the receivers up top. I think Aiden's one of them, and I can't tell who the other one is. Trips in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to the right. Maybe set up shop right here. Some kind of pass. Good block there by Trevor McGinnis. Tripp's going to let it fly. Intended for Jacob Lee. It's tipped around and incomplete. 7 seconds left in the game. Oh, we got a flag way down here. Way down here back at the 30, we got a flag. We got a personal foul. Roughing the passer against Jones. So that's going to move them up to about, 5, 10, 50, maybe around the 50-yard line. I guess that'll give us a chance for, I don't know, some kind of trick. I don't even know what they're going to do. Be an automatic first down. Okay, I'm sorry. The ball is going to be placed at the 44-yard line. 7 seconds left. Jacob Lee is the receiver out to the right. Xavier Thornton's the left running back. A. Knowles lined up as a slot receiver. McGinnis is a tailback, but they're going to throw this ball here. So here we go. Maybe some kind of a screen. Nope. Trips down the right side. He's got to get rid of it. Launches it towards the end zone. Jacob Lee's open. It is deflected and incomplete, and that's the ball game. Jones wins a thriller against Prague in the last minute of the game, and what a game it was.
Take it down at the 30-yard line.
Got to burn your timeout here, guys.
With 28
all your receivers
seconds,
are downfield. You got to burn it.
seconds, 25, and unfortunately, one of those 3-point plays that would have just been.
Yeah, there's a timeout right there.
There's a timeout.
Golly, this kid, great job at number 14. That's the kid I was telling you about, Bryce Allen, man. He came up flying upfield, and I mean, the only thing you do at this point is something out of bounds or in the end zone, right?
Right.
Because you have no timeouts, and or if you get the first down, get up, spike it, and then maybe one shot to the end zone here.
Sure, they got to stop the clock anyway to change the if it's a first down, and they got to stop the clock to.
I'm just going to throw it out there, Matt Shane.
Yeah.
It may not come to fruition. How close do we need to get in order to kick a game-winning field goal?
Well,
attempt.
Well, the problem is it's fourth down right here.
Yeah, and we don't have any time.
Oh, it's fourth down. Okay, my apologies.
Yeah. So, you're right, but that would have been a great call. But I think, if you get it to 20, that'd be a 37-yarder. So, you would feel more maybe like at the 15.
And that wind the wind is dead, guys.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no wind anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I hear
there
you.
is, it's 1 to 3 miles per hour.
I hear you. I just hated that we called this out as a team. We said we just don't want this to come down to that 3 points that we didn't go for, and we didn't want it to come down earlier in the year when we said we didn't want it to come down to having to kick a field goal at the end of the season, for a really important game. They're flying upfield. They were flying upfield. And that is a turnover on downs. Noble Bears turn the ball over on downs. The Ardmore Tigers have the ball at the 30-yard line, 70 yards to go with 15 seconds left and 2 timeouts.
Yep, there was just kind of they had a bull rush there by everybody. And I think he was going for Luke Conley, but the ball was out of Collins' hand, and then Luke didn't get out of his
our wide receivers were streaking towards the end zone.
Yeah, they didn't have any intentions on trying to stop that pass. They had intentions
somebody
on
didn't get the right call there, I don't think.
Yeah. So, playing defense, they're going to have maybe
watch over the middle.
3 shots to throw it.
Over the middle. That's where they've had a lot of success tonight, guys. Right over the middle. Oh, my gosh, he dropped it. So
incomplete pass. Slim with the incomplete catch on the outside.
Well, what is his full name again, guys?
His name is Jalen Reed. Jalen Slim Reed. Dakari Scott was upset because he didn't get the ball, but I mean, Cale Swanson's moving to his right, would have to throw it back to his left, so that's just not happening there. But Dakari Scott's been kind of shut out this evening, so probably got one more play here, maybe 2, but just don't let anyone get by you. You almost need to do a little prevent here, and that's kind of what they're doing.
Yeah, we got safeties.
Brandon is back, and
we got a timeout.
Timeout Ardmore, I think.
Okay. All right. 28-28. 9 seconds left. I just got to feel like we're going to go to OT here. So
let's see what we're made of here, man. This has been a tremendous ball game to watch. Wow.
I was really hoping that we can celebrate Coach George. It was yesterday was his 50th birthday. So you guys, if you didn't know that, our wonderful coach that we've had here now for 9 years or 8 years.
But it's his eighth year right now.
This year's his 8th year. So many of you guys that are watching were coached by him. Reach out. Let him know, man, how much you appreciate him. 50 years old and just an awesome coach. Has turned this Noble Bear program completely around.
Done like I said, he does it not just during football season. It's year round, man. He's just always fundraising, always getting the kids in the weight room. So it's just a happy birthday, Coach George. Thank you for what you do for this program.
Okay, my turn. Coach George, happy birthday. You're just a tremendous man.
Yeah,
that's
sure
all,
is.
I mean, you got a huge heart, and I love what you've done for not only all these kids, but just our community. So you've turned it around. So
sure has, man.
There's a reason why 4,000 people are watching right now. It's because he's turned it around. You're exactly right, Scotty.
Get a stop defense.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's go D right here. Got to prevent D. Swanson looks to it.
Okay, we're just going to go to take this to halftime, or excuse me, halftime. We're going to take this overtime right here. So there you have it. Here we go. So now we get dude, I love.
Thanks, everybody, for sticking with us tonight on the Skordle Pay Dirt Show this week. Just going to wrap up some of the score updates that we had throughout the night. The Noble Bears game and the Ardmore Tigers game is going to go into overtime. You can catch the rest of that game at noblebears.tv or on the Skordle app or at skordle.com. To wrap up some of the games tonight, the 3A game of Kingfisher at Heritage Hall. Heritage Hall will beat Kingfisher 50-7. Head coach Brett Bogart will move his Heritage Hall team to 9-0. Kingfisher now moves to 6-3. They are currently ranked 8 in Class 3A. Moving down to the OCS game at Hennessy, head coach Brooks Stevenson will move the OCS to 9-0, and Hennessy will move to 5-4. The score to that game is 42-14. Moving down to the Ringwood at Cherokee game, the score to that game is 36-6. Ringwood will now move to 8-1, and Cherokee moves to 4-6. Moving down to the Hara game, Hara at Blanchard. Blanchard will win that game 46-20. Blanchard now moves to 7-2, and Hara moves to 6-3. In the District A3 championship between Cashion and Tonkawa, Cashion ranked number 1 by some media outlets. Head coach Lynn Shackelford and the Cashion Wildcats will win that game 28-8, and the Wildcats will move to 8-1 on their season, and Tonkawa will move to 7-2. Going back now to the Luther at Perry game. Luther will win, and head coach Sean Meek will move the Luther Lions to 5-4 on their season. The score in that game, 19-14. Perry Maroons move to 5-4 in their season. In the 5A game, we talked about Noble at Ardmore. That game is in overtime, and again, you can catch that at noblebears.tv or the Skordle app or at skordle.com. The last game on our coverage tonight was Prague at Jones. Jones will win that game. Coach Dave Martin will move his team to 6-3 in a 49-42 victory in the end of the fourth quarter there. Prague now moves to 7-2. A huge thank you to Adam Dieselhorst, Tom Nelson, and Andy Campbell, and a huge thank you to Exclusive Orthodontics here where our Skordle studio is set up. A big thank you to all of the camera guys and all of the people that were sending score updates throughout the game that we could keep coverage accurate on. And again, a huge thank you to all of our sponsors and everybody that tuned in for the show tonight. I'm Drew Baker, producer Ethan Sunken. That'll do it for us here this week on the Skordle Pay Dirt Show.